Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. Some day baseball for both the Reds and Guardians. Cleveland holds a 3-0 lead on the Royals. They're in the top of the third inning in Kansas City. As for Cincinnati, they're wrapping up their series at Wrigley Field with the Cubs. The Reds look to avoid their 7th straight loss. The Cubs have an early 1-0 lead heading to the bottom of the third inning. NBA playoffs continue tonight with a pair of Game 2s. In Detroit, the Cavs look to even their series with the Pistons. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. At 9:30, the Thunder host the Lakers. Oklahoma City leads the series 1-0. And for the second year in a row, Blue Jackets defenseman Zach Werenski has been named a finalist for the James Norris Memorial Trophy. This award is given to the league's best defenseman. This update sponsored by Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim by Awaken 180, a 10-week medication-free plan. Visit awaken180weightloss.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
You're about to enter a land of audio delight so awesome that you'll drop all important obligations to get your daily fix. Even Marconi, inventor of the radio, couldn't have imagined the pleasures that are about to invade your ear hole.
Oh, yes.
Try as you might, there's no escape. Let's begin.
How? Good afternoon.
This is Common Man and Timmy.
Doing good, Mike.
Featuring Panama Ted.
Too hot.
With special guests, Nicole Sheeran.
Yeah, dog.
Jen Winters.
I will kick you in the junk.
Jeff Rimmer.
I will be around to haunt you forever.
And Chris Collinsworth.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Broadcasting live from the corner of Cracky and Sacky.
Excuse me.
Here's Common Man and Timmy.
They don't know what the they're doing.
Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Hello, good, clean boy.
Hello, common man. How was it yesterday?
With Joshua Perry?
Yeah.
It was great. How was golf yesterday?
Golfy was good. It's a good day. Day out at Jack's place.
It's a good day.
It's the best. Whoa. Hey. Playing a little golf. Oh, it was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Well, you know what? Today's going to be even more fun because it's Too Hot Thursday.
Too hot.
Yes, Teddy will dazzle us with audio all day long. We'll go around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg at 3:30. Rittenberg was touring the new Northwestern Stadium yesterday, which I talked about with Joshua. I can't stand how
Can't stand you.
the media is running with this narrative that Northwestern is doing the ballsy thing. They're changing the way new stadiums are built.
Mm-hmm.
They've opted to go with only 35,000 seats.
Well,
No,
they are
opted
Northwestern.
to go with 35,000 seats because that's all they were confident they could sell.
Yeah.
All right?
And that's why they wanted to build a really nice stadium
To offset the fact.
Well, and it's equipped for what their needs are. They recognize they've looked at their data and they've understood their attendance situations. Boy, where could I pull an example there for what our attendance needs are for a certain sport and how gigantic our building is? Gee, I don't know. But, I'm sure it's a beautiful place.
Northwestern football to Ohio State basketball and the shot. As much as I have to say about the shot, not the same, Timmy. Not the same, because once upon a time, we would have no problem putting 17,000 people in there.
Oh, but that was a long time ago.
Well, that's
a long time ago.
But the court's gray now, and they're getting a new scoreboard
course.
and all that.
I do think Northwestern's practice facility, have you seen the photos of that thing?
Well, it is right on the lake. It's gorgeous.
On Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It's all glass walls right there. Obviously, they're going to try to do whatever they can because they're in the Big Ten, and there's not going to be a single season that is relatively easy for Northwestern anymore. If they're ever going to be a 10-win team ever again, damn, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to earn it, and you're going to have to get a lot of good recruits.
Damn, Gina.
Transfer portal targets.
How you doing, Ted?
Doing good, Mike.
How you doing, Tress?
Doing good, Mike.
All right. By the way, I'm disappointed in you.
I know. I'm disappointed in
went
myself.
to the golf yesterday. I gave you a challenge. I said $10,000 cash in your pocket from me.
No.
If you can get Jack Nicklaus to recreate the shot that he took with Barb on the cover of the media guide from last year's Memorial, where he's sort of looks like he's almost doing her from behind. Just
what? No. It doesn't. It doesn't look like that at all.
He's pouncing.
It's the Golden Bear we're talking about.
All right, that's fine. You don't think he does stuff like that?
No.
Yes, he
he's
does.
A good boy.
No, you can be a good boy and do that. What's wrong with that?
that? He's married to Barb.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on now.
I don't want to think about the golden
Perfectly
bear and
healthy.
Barb doing that kind of thing.
So
They have no genitalia to me.
I asked
None.
you to try and recreate that photo with you starring as Barb and Jack behind you. I'd say I'd give you
Yeah.
$10,000 cash.
Yeah.
Did you even ask? Because here's the reason I ask you.
Yeah.
Because I see on social media.
No. Let me get to this.
Here's Adam King.
Oh, no. Don't. I was gonna.
I'm just saying.
I want to lay that out.
Well, go ahead, lay it out.
I want to lay that out because you just went there. So you give me that proposition. Obviously, it's a ridiculous ask, and it's even more ridiculous to ever execute that. Part of me still wants to find a way. There's like the playful me that's, the bit's never over. And then there's the professional side of me where how the hell could I go up to Jack Nicklaus at his tournament when you walk, you've been a social member there before. Like when you walk the halls in that clubhouse, everybody is so professional.
Well,
it's so buttoned up.
Considering I just said
is
he was
just by the book.
doing her by behind, I don't think I'm going to be a social member ever again. My application rejected.
Has been revoked. So, I'm sitting there. They have an hour-long press conference where it's Jack and Jack's son. Jack 2, as they colloquially call him. He basically is going to run the tournament. He's been running the tournament. He's going to take over in a bigger role whenever Jack, goes away. So, and he's kind of stepped into the background anyway.
Where's Jack going? What's the matter with? Why? Why would he go anywhere? This is his course.
Good point.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He's going to be here. We talked about how this is the 50th year of the tournament. He'll be here for 50 more.
That's right. That's the type of
137
optimism I like to hear.
37 years old
and
or whatever.
50 years from now, he'll be a guest on Rothman and Ice.
So, who they have on? Who they have
Jerry
on today?
Kramer today.
Jerry Kramer.
90 years young. And you know
Gold
what?
jacket.
He sounded pretty damn good. Sounded pretty damn good.
He did.
I mean, the bar's pretty low when you're 90.
I mean,
If you can say hello and...
We've got old guys on our show, don't we? We got Rimmer.
Rimmer's not 90.
Sometimes he feels like it.
He's a character. He's part of the show. He's not necessarily a guest.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah. He plays a role. He's on here every week. So you're right. It doesn't compare.
Is very important as stupid old man.
So back to recreating the photo on the Memorial Media Guide and how tough that would have been to pull off, with the sanctity of Muirfield Village Golf Course and what this place is. I was talking to our digital director, Tyler Oliver, about this because he and Alexi came along. You'll see some of this soon enough and see how we played golf, and they'll do some videos out there. So look for that in the coming weeks. But I'm back there at the back of the press conference room, and we're sharing a laugh, and I told him, in case he didn't hear about this proposition that you gave me, and I was joking with Tyler about, like, there are two ways that I could possibly go and attack this if I were feeling so ballsy. One would be hey, Jack, I got a way for us both to earn a quick $5,000.
Oh, you'd give him half.
Right.
All right.
A little bit of a cheat way, but then I'm testing to see if he would be horribly offended by that, to recreate a photo with him and his wife when this is one of, like, the big moments of the entire tournament for their family, and not taking anything away with that. That was awesome when
Jack's
Barb
a businessman.
was the honoree.
I think he would respect that proposition.
We've loved this photo, trying to have some fun with it, and $5,000 for you, $5,000 for me. Like, we'll send this back to Mike. He'll get a real kick out of it. He'll see us there. We're smiling. And I said, or there's the other way. If I try to no sell it and really just go in there, and I guess I could go with the angle of, hey, Mr. Nicklaus, we do this show on The Fan. I don't know how much of it you've heard, 3 to 6. I know you live in Florida, but if you ever want to check our show out, it's the podcast, listen on The Fan when you're in town. We talk about you a lot. Like, you come up in conversation at least once a week. You're sort of like a figure on our show. We love you.
He's a mascot.
We look forward to this tournament every single year. Better than a mascot.
Who's that?
The legend.
Who's that voice you got doing me over there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Got a guy that
sound like a puppet.
Guy that does your voice. It's a spot-on impersonation. It's better than Frank Caliendo could do. It's great. So if we could just get one picture, That's it. Just one quick picture. We'll put it up on our social accounts. Our fans will love it. They'll see you. It'll be a great thing. And then, like, I would give the phone or something to Tyler to take the photo. And once we get into the pose there, I could either do it myself or have Tyler in on with you. Like, you know what? Actually,
Tyler's got to do it.
The lights.
He's got to adjust
Adjust us.
Behind.
Yeah.
A little bit behind. The lights is shining right in your eyes.
Okay, so you think I should maybe get in front?
Maybe put your hands, Mr. Nicklaus, right on his traps there.
I think I need to get a little bit lower so we
Pretend
can
like
see
you're
Jack a little better.
sneaking up behind him.
Like, hello.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I was out on the range earlier, Jack, and my shoulders also maybe just a quick.
You seem a little tight there.
Just a quick.
Let me see what I can do along the trapezius.
Oh, there's the camera right over there. Tyler's right over there, ready to take a shot. Hello. And then there we go. And then we get it done. All the while. So I'm thinking about this and I'm saying, well, wait a minute. We're here working. There's two things, right, we're not doing. We're not asking for autographs back there because we're all media for this event.
Right.
No autographs, no asking for photos. And then as you alluded to earlier in the segment, what do I later find out when I don't pull this off? Later in the day, I see our old buddy Dave Holmes up there, like arm around Jack Nicklaus, Instagram, Twitter. I see Adam King, arm around Jack Nicklaus. The photos are already out there. Meanwhile, I took the hands-off approach because he's going all these interviews that he's got to do. I think Rothman talked to him, too.
You blew it. Could have had $10,000 in your pocket. We could have had a picture for the rest of our lives.
Well, he's going to
commemorate the event.
He's going to be back later in May, so there will be another opportunity.
$7,500 goes down. You had your chance at 10 grand. If you do one later in the month, $7,500.
There's penalty.
Yeah, that's right.
That's 25% off discount deal.
And if it's next year, it's even lower.
Oh, no.
Got under $5 grand. You better get cracking.
It's going to be harder to do every year that passes.
Is Alabama ducking the Buckeyes? Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got some holdup due to an accident if you're on US 23 north of Williams Road. And watch out for a vehicle fire that's on East Broad Street at Washington Avenue, causing some delay there. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to zero traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Thousands of students every year choose Columbus State Community College, earning degrees that open doors to in-demand jobs, stable careers, and real earning power. Columbus State is making Central Ohio stronger. Apply today at cscc.edu.
Common Man here for Weed Man. I talk to you about Weed Man every year. Why? Simple. Number one, I use it. Number two, it works. You want to get those lawn roots thick, baby, because when that happens, they resist weeds, disease, and insects, and they're using top-of-the-line stuff. We're talking golf course quality. Weed Man is locally owned and operated by Corbin and Audrey. They will take care of you. Proudly serving Central Ohio and our Dayton friends. Call your local office, 614-733-3747, weedman.com.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival returns May 14th through 17th with My Chemical Romance, Tool, Bring Me the Horizon, and Shinedown. Plus, Pierce the Veil, Good Charlotte, Sublime, Godsmack, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, and so many more. Sonic Temple in Columbus, Ohio, May 14th to 17th. Passes on sale now at sonictemplefestival.com.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the Kroger app. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. So it's always easy to save big. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
You can save big on select varieties of Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Gatorade, and more. Select packs are buy 3, get 3 free with your card. Limit 12. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years.
I'm done with this. Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
If the look of your home says charming, but the look of your garage door says haunted, we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Recently, our company's softball team lost the big game by 1 run. Then Dale tried to console us with the quote, "Winning isn't everything." Dale's a loser. I play to win, like early payout from Bet365. If my team goes up big, I get paid out instantly, even if they blow the lead later. Sound familiar, Dale? Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, the Fan app, and YouTube. Ooh, just to name a few. Live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Mostly increasing clouds throughout the day today as temperatures struggle to get into the mid to upper 50s to low 60s with gusty winds. For tonight, increasing clouds overnight with our lows in the 40s. And then for Friday, we do have a chance of showers on and off throughout the day. Otherwise, mostly cloudy and warmer with highs in the mid to upper 60s. For The Fan, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo with the 10 Weather Impact Forecast.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
The only thing more erotic than listening to this show is riding through Krispy Kreme's conveyor of goo. But only one of those things is legal. This is Man and Timmy.
Mikey.
Yeah?
You look nice today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The whole thing.
That's it?
What are you talking about?
That's it? Button down with a V-neck.
What I want to know why I say a nice thing to you publicly on the air for everybody to hear it, and
well, I didn't know if there was more.
Your reply is that
that's it.
That's it. That's what
I didn't
you give
know
me?
if there was more to it.
Well,
that's all.
You've got a lovely little vertical striped button-down shirt. You look like you're ready to go to Hyde Park or somewhere nice.
I have a speaking engagement.
An engagement.
This evening after the show.
And?
So I decided to put a collared shirt on for that reason.
Well, I'm glad you did. You should look a little bit better for a speaking engagement.
I'm doing
I was going to ask, will you share anything else?
I'm going to share about you.
Okay.
I'm going to talk. It's engagement about you.
Then
I met Timmy.
We know that's a lie.
And he moved to Utah, and the whites didn't like him because he wasn't LDS.
And he made me rethink my career.
Oh, absolutely.
Every single day.
My friends in Dublin tonight, where I live, they're doing a mental health town hall.
Nice.
And so I'm going to be the impact speaker.
Oh, wow.
You know what's funny is planning this for a while.
Okay.
And lovely people over there, they sent me a little email. And I could tell what they were trying to do, but they wanted to be polite.
when they said, hey, just so you know, there's going to be a mix of a lot of people there, young, old, and just so you know, in case you were talking about pee-pees and wee-wees and whatever else. I mean, I added that part in, but
in case the nice can shows up.
Right, exactly. There's gonna be grandmas there.
From the news. Yeah,
we've heard the show before, and I said, don't worry, don't worry, I'll be okay.
That's nice. Yeah. So you got a little thing that's prepared. Are you?
I have nothing that's prepared.
Okay, good. You're gonna
nothing. I'm gonna wing it.
The radio is gonna kick into gear. So you're going to speak from the heart.
I am. I don't like preparing speeches.
I like that.
I feel like they're rehearsed and
I agree.
Boring and not personal.
I agree.
So I'm going to go. If I bomb, you know that I bombed
authentically.
Right. I didn't write down the bomb.
Right. I'm sure you've had to do this at some point in your career, and I don't know where you stand with this, but I have a ton of respect for people that can get up in front of a live audience and not to say work the crowd, but to be able to really sound like a natural. When you have maybe 3 or 4 bullet points, or if you have a presentation and you have like a few things that you know you have to hit on for whatever you're there, whether you're there for a business conference or whether you're there to speak for a cause, whatever it is.
I got a name for those people.
That's not an easy thing to get up there and do. And I've had to try it before. Like, I mean, we've all, I don't know if you were a well, I know your college career was cut short, but a lot of people go to communication school.
Throwing some darts here, Teddy.
Journalism school.
Throwing some darts. I mean, I know that you were a loser dropout of college, but, if you would have gone to college, maybe you would have been
I remember, you would have been a dropout.
You went to Columbia, though, right?
Columbia College, not Columbia University.
Well, it was,
you don't have to go telling people that.
I do have to tell people that.
No.
Because I feel like I'm going to run into somebody. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, I went to Columbia. Oh, yeah, my brother went there. Did you have Professor Nutsackies? Like, oh, yeah, Nutsackies. He's good.
Did you have Professor Van Nostrand in history? Is he still an old bag of nails? Oh, yeah. He's the old peg leg, He's a crazy one.
You mean she? Absolutely. Shit. You haven't been around in a while.
We used to call
became
him
a
she. But no, that throws me off track. You know what I mean? You're smarter than me for not going to college to do this. But to have to go and do that,
they're lunatics. Whether
there's a microphone or a podium, it's tough to do.
I can do this all day, every day.
It's different.
I got no problem with this. This is easy. I know I'm talking to thousands of people, but psychologically, I'm not looking at all of you. Tonight, I don't know how big this room's going to be, but I assume there's going to be a nice crowd. I mean, I am on the marquee, right? People are going to come out to see me.
Is there an actual marquee outside the building?
I'm guessing there's not, no. But I don't care how many people are there. It could be 10. It could be 1,000. I'm going to be crapping my pants because I can see all of you.
Man, good luck to you. Good luck to you.
Man, that really sounds like a vote of confidence. I'll tell you what.
I'm positive you're not going to bomb. It's going to be incredible.
All right, we got a little something today. We got some word that Alabama's not going to duck the Buckeyes on the upcoming home and homes. They play each other 27 and 28. 27 down there, 28 up here.
There's been some discussion about what was going to happen to this series because of the future of college football.
Is changing their conference schedules where they're playing the extra conference game, and we're starting to see this now. We're starting to see, I think it's Florida State got kicked off of somebody's schedule. I forgot who it was this upcoming year. And there had been some speculation that Alabama was going to get rid of this game. Well, Bjorky came out over the winter.
Georgia and Florida State.
Yeah. Bjorky came out and said, well, we're going to play. So if it doesn't happen, it's because they canceled it.
Makes it tough on the SEC boys to do something after that.
Right, exactly. So he sort of held them to account. And I wonder if he hadn't had said that publicly, if they would have canceled this. But now it's out there.
Don't you think that that's a big push?
They don't want to be the ones to say, yeah, we're not going to do it, because then that's talking points for all the idiots like me and you.
I mean, it's too much of a race right now between the Big Ten and the SEC. And if you show weakness like that, like you're afraid to go and play Ohio State when it's a completely fair series, it's not like this is just, a one-off neutral site game and it's going to be somewhere more centralized in the Midwest, say if they played it at Lucas Oil where it's going to be mostly Ohio State fans. No, this is a classic
Don't
series.
give many ideas.
That we want to, I know.
Neutral site regular season games should be banished. Illegal.
So, have we done one since TCU? I don't think we have. And I don't think that game was supposed to happen like that.
It wasn't. It was scheduled
had
as
to be
a
redone.
home and home.
Yeah. It had to be redone.
I forget
because
why.
Scheduling. Something with whether that was TCU's schedule or our schedule. Something didn't work. It's always been tricky, too, because schools like Ohio State, they have so much riding on the home games. And when you move to that imbalanced conference schedule, when you went from that 8-game schedule to 9, that means, obviously just doing math, every other year, you're going to have one less home Big Ten conference game. So you have to stack those other 3 home games. You can't have a road game in the non-con in the year that you have fewer Big Ten home games. So you always have to make that fit. And if something doesn't work, I understand it. That's got to be tricky. That's a lot of moving parts when you're working with different ADs. But for all the criticism that we can give Bjorky or the higher-ups at Ohio State, I commend them for always looking for at least one major game, right? When was the last time we didn't have one on the schedule?
Last 2 years ago.
It was 2 years ago, and that was, if we went back and
that's
looked,
because the TCU game was supposed to be on that schedule.
Another series with TCU? Do we have another series with TCU?
Something was supposed to be
there. That was lined
there.
up? Yeah, something was supposed to be there, and then it got mixed up.
First Texas Part 1. But yeah, the year that we won the national championship, that was the knock on Ohio State, is they played no one in the non-conference. And by the way, it was a rightful knock.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
I understood where the media was coming from.
But you're coming off of a series against Notre Dame that was home and away. We're in the middle of home and away against Texas. Alabama is on the way. Almost every year you look down, there is at least one major non-conference game. And I love that as a college football fan. And I hope going to this super gigantic college football playoff system doesn't change that, even though it probably will.
Well, we got a home and home for basketball, too. You and I have been very critical about the type of competition the Buckeyes play over at the Shot, and it seems like every single time they got a marquee game on the schedule, it's at some sort of in-season tournament or neutral site. But they have scheduled a home and home with UConn. Doesn't
baby.
Get much bigger than this, so...
Of course not.
Buckeyes will go up there for the upcoming season, 26-27, and then the rematch will be in Columbus for 27-28.
He alluded to this. Remember when we heard from Diebler maybe a month or two ago when some of these other non-conference games
cooking something good.
They weren't. This might have been on the last radio show of his for the season where he wasn't sure at that time which direction they were going to go, whether they were going to maybe try to find an Ohio MAC school to come here that they could, definitely, you say definitely win, but if it's an Ohio MAC school, those aren't exactly walk in the park type of games.
You sound pretty confident about that.
I do, but I'm more for this. If you got the expanded NCAA tournament now and you're supposed to be an upper echelon Big Ten team where, again, I think the jury is still out. I've seen Joe Lunardi's early projections for, a bracketology where they're holding in at about a 9 seed. So that's for starters. You would hope that they would improve on that. I don't know. I'm going to have to see how this team groups together once we start the year to see how they jive and how they mesh with Scottie Pippen's son, with Justin Pippen coming over from Cal, and a lot of new parts on this squad.
Around the Big Ten with our guy Adam Rittenberg coming up in 2 minutes. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Traffic is slowing down due to an accident that's at the intersection of Fairwood Avenue and Kent Street. And we've got about a 5-minute holdup if you're on northbound 71 from 670 to 11th Avenue on that north side. This report is sponsored by Fusion. Crab lovers, this one's for you. Dive into Fusion's Crab Fest, featuring 2 all-new sushi rolls loaded with flavor. It's fresh, it's fast, and it won't last forever. Roll into Fusion today and taste their world-famous crab rolls before they're gone. It's Crab Fest season at Fusion. Check it out at Fusion.com. Fusion, sushi for everyone. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 6.09%, APR 6.12% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy present Around the Big Ten with ESPN's Adam Rittenberg.
Sponsored by the Roofing Guys. For all your roofing, siding, and gutter needs, contact the Roofing Guys at theroofingguys.com.
Our guy Adam Rittenberg covers all things college football for ESPN. He joins us on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. Adam, good to talk to you, my friend.
Hey, good to be with you guys.
I know that you had a chance to tour the brand new Ryan Field, the new Northwestern Stadium. It's not done yet, but they had a little media event. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, it's actually a private tour. It was pretty cool with Pat Ryan Jr., who obviously is his family spearheading this project. And, it's interesting because they tell you about the amenities, especially the way the stadium was built with, such a steeper pitch. And so, the upper deck is a lot closer to the field than a lot of lower deck seats are in many college football stadiums, and so it's really a new type of stadium. It's much more kind of pro style in many ways, with more of the amenities, but also trying to get the fans a lot closer to the action. So it's a much bigger structure than old Ryan Field, but actually fewer seats and more premium options and things like that. So it'll be interesting to see, guys. So many of these college football stadiums have been around forever, and their lifespans are expiring. And people are going to have to look, even though they're having to pay players and do all these other things, at redoing their stadiums or refurbishing their stadiums. And I wonder how many of them may look at this as a model going forward, reduce capacity, but essentially make everything else nicer to go to a game.
For people who have not been to Northwestern before, I mean, it's a unique situation because the stadium is sort of, say, in a neighborhood, but there's homes around there, residences around there. I remember when they were proposing this, they were getting a lot of resistance from the local community there. Are they fully on board with all this?
They're doing as much as they can to be respectful of the community, because it was a very contentious negotiation, honestly pushed back the start of construction and essentially contributed to the fact that they won't open for the very start of the 26th season. But, in talking to Pat Jr., they are trying to be good neighbors as much as possible, especially with the concerts that are going to begin next summer. I think the football games are what they are. I mean, you buy a house next to a 100-year-old football stadium, you got to expect some football games, but they're going to have some concerts there as well that are going to, impact, the neighborhood and how those go and which artists are there. It's going to be really interesting.
Time is going to tell. You got me thinking about stadiums now, Adam. So follow me on this one. Time will tell with Northwestern what the intimacy level will be like with it being a smaller stadium, and if they're packing that and they're closer to the field. Kind of reminds me a little bit of how Kinnick Stadium feels, where everyone's that close. It's like there's no space. But if you think about maybe the stadiums that aren't the gargantuan ones, where here in Columbus, we got 100,000 seats and several of those in the Big Ten. But even beyond our conference, what are some of the stadiums you've been around to that have that intimate feeling that you would highly recommend to college football fanatics to scratch off the bucket list?
You're talking about in the Big Ten or outside?
All over the country. Like, what are some of the favorites you've been to?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I haven't seen a game everywhere, but there are some that I can definitely say that I'm looking forward to either returning for a game or to see a game in the future. There's some obvious ones. Tiger Stadium at LSU. If you haven't been there, get there. It's an incredible experience. But I was just out at BYU, guys, a few weeks ago, and their stadium is absolutely beautiful. It's one that I've seen on TV so many times, but to actually experience LaVell Edwards Stadium, which is right next to the Wasatch Mountains and the big Y in the mountain there, it's an amazing setting. So I'm lobbying hard to go back for the Notre Dame game or one of their home games this fall, and also Rice-Eccles at Utah is a place that I'd love to see a game. Neither of those are gargantuan in terms of capacity, but they're absolutely beautiful. Same with Washington. I mean, Washington's a bigger stadium, but to be right there on the lake with the trees, and it's just such a Northwest feel. Get to Washington, get to Oregon. I mean, there's so many great places around the country that make college football great, even outside of the Big Ten. So, if your listeners have the means and the desire to get out to some different spots, I highly encourage. There's so many good ones in the SEC. I've been to Auburn, been to Alabama, was there this year for the Oklahoma game, been to Oklahoma, another great place to see a game. So that's what makes the sport so much fun.
You talk about the lake over by Washington. Whenever I don't know the name of a lake, I just call it Lake Titicaca. So that to me is what it is. It's Lake Titicaca right by Washington Huskies Stadium.
Sound, you dope.
Lake Titicaca.
Union. So I have a cousin who obviously is a lot smarter than me. I actually grew up in Cincinnati, who lives on a houseboat on Lake Union right by that stadium, and he can take his boat over there. So I don't know which one of us turned out better, but I think he's probably enjoying his life a little bit more.
Florida State and Georgia, Adam Rittenberg joining us, by the way. Florida State and Georgia have mutually agreed to end their non-conference home and home. They may figure something out on a neutral site. We talked about Ohio State and Alabama. That's supposed to start next season. With the playoffs sure to expand and the SEC moving to a different conference schedule, I mean, it's just a matter of time before these big-time home and homes just sort of go away altogether, right?
Right, which is unfortunate. I'm not a fan of neutral site games outside of the postseason. With the adjustment to the schedule, I think it's obviously harder for those schools to ensure that they'll have enough home games every single year. In games where you're guaranteed 5 road games in conference, you have to have your non-conference games at home to be able to get to 7. So not a huge surprise, but, would you rather see Florida State and Georgia at Mercedes-Benz Stadium or Charlotte or something, or would you rather see them at in Athens or Tallahassee? I think the answer is pretty obvious. So that's a disappointment of the scheduling adjustment.
So there's been so much talk about it now because we feel like it's getting closer and closer to the reality. Mike said about the playoff expanding. We've talked to you before about it too. I don't know if I asked you this specifically. So we go to 24 and 24 is done. Are you for buys or anti-buys in that system?
Well, would there be a need for buys? I guess is my question. Can you have? Are you able to create a system that I think there would be certainly value in having some buys, because then it would incentivize the regular season and having the strongest season possible. But you also want to wrap up the playoff system, as early as possible. This isn't going to be ideal the next 2 years, guys, with the national championship game on, January 25th and 24th. I know the Coaches Association just came out with their proposal to try to wrap things up by the second Monday in January. I think the regular season is still special and should be emphasized. And so if you can create a system that has a few buys and then still wraps up relatively early, and obviously the easiest way to free up a week is to get rid of the conference championship games, which again, I don't think would be a huge loss in the Big Ten.
Adam Rittenberg joining us. And look, we've talked about this before, and I know that the landscape continues to change, but you said we heard from the Coaches Association yesterday, which we hear from the conference leaders, but at no point, because they're talking about, we get 1 bye week instead of 2 bye weeks, and let's do this and let's do that. At no point do we hear from any player representation. At what point are we going to have some sort of committee, whether it's active players, retired players, that actually have their interests in mind?
Right. Well, I think that's a fair point. I think the challenge is, to have if you want a union, there isn't going to be a national union just because of the fact that these are, for the most part, students at public universities in different states with different rules and so forth. And so unless there was a national union to collectively bargain with, I think that's where that gets challenging. But yeah, the players' interest should be part of this, and what's fair to them. With taking away a bye week and adding postseason games. I mean, that's a long season, and they're certainly getting compensated now like they haven't before. But what do they think in all of this? That certainly should be part of the equation.
Adam, we appreciate it, my friend. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, guys, have a great week.
Around the Big Ten with Adam Rittenberg on the Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems fan guest hotline. He's right that I don't think a union is feasible, but we talked about the Coaches Association. That's not a union.
Of course not.
That's an association.
That's an association where guys can get together and lay out their thoughts on what should be done with the sport. The players have to have that.
You don't have to have a formal union for players to at least have some sort of collective voice.
Well, when we don't know what the hell we're doing with any and all of this right now, why can you not have at least a group of players that can go to some of the spring meetings, go to the conference meetings, represent their interests in what they've all been talking about? Seems perfectly logical to me.
Let's do a little Too Hot coming up next. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
Watch for an accident that's on the right shoulder of westbound 670 after 71, causing some delay there. And we've got a couple minutes slowdown on eastbound 70 from Mount Street to 315 on the west side. This report is sponsored by Ohio Housing Finance Agency. Thinking of buying a home but don't think you can afford it? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency provides down payment assistance and affordable loan options to eligible Ohioans. Learn more and find out if you qualify by visiting myohiohome.org. Home ownership. Make it part of your future. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Hey, Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are 0 commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer, and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Take what you want, leave what you don't. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355, or visit selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
Mother's Day is Sunday, May 10th. Make this year extra special and show Mom just how much she means to you. For 86 years, moms have looked forward to colorful flowering gifts from Oakland Nursery. How about roses? Hand-potted #1 grade roses start at $29.99. Or exploding color of a beautiful hanging basket starting at only $16.99. Colorful flowering gifts that stand out like your appreciation for Mom. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms in Central Ohio from Oakland Nursery.
Some choose the fast way, others choose the easy way, but you do things the right way. That's why professionals and homeowners trust Voss Brothers Power Equipment, your source for Exmark mowers. Engineered to deliver the world's finest zero-turn mowers with a legendary quality of cut, durability that lasts for generations, and an experience that feels like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing right. Visit Voss Brothers Power Equipment with locations in Powell, Sunbury, and Marysville, and find the Exmark mower built for you. Voss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment and mowing since since 1989.
Last year, Eric Reeser and T-Bone staged the first annual Fan 5K. People had a good time and no one died. So we decided to do it all again. It all goes down Saturday, June 20th in Otterbein.
Presented by the Ohio State University Wexner Medical Center.
Will Reeser's muscular calves explode? Will T-Bone's beard choke him while running? More importantly, will Tyvis, Common Man, and Timmy make total fools of themselves? Maybe. Magic 8 Ball says signs point to yes. Register today at 971therace.com.
Veterans and active duty service members, when your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
Planning to buy a home in 2026? Not sure where to start? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency can help. With a step-by-step homebuyer's guide and financial tools, the Ohio Housing Finance Agency can make homeownership part of your future. Eligible homebuyers may qualify for down payment assistance and reduced mortgage interest rates. To see if you qualify and to find a mortgage lender, visit myohiohome.org.
Relax and let Kroger Delivery handle your grocery shopping this week. We start with only the freshest items, then carefully pack your order in our refrigerated trucks. And our cool trucks keep your food fresh right to your door. Fresh groceries your way with Kroger Delivery. And right now, you can save $20 on your first delivery order. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
The Fan Poll is sponsored by JT's Pizza and Pub, home of award-winning pizza and $2 tall boys. All day, every day.
Oh, look. It's Common Man and Timmy taking a break from ping pong. Okay, voice guy go pee-pee now. Here's Man and Timmy.
By the way, our friends at Billiards Plus dropping off a brand new ping pong table for us next week.
We're announcing that. Did we announce that yet?
I announced it right now.
It right this second.
I announced it right now.
I didn't know if you said something about that yesterday because
No.
I'd been in the know about this.
But we got a brand new ping pong table coming, and let me tell all of you TV a-holes that come over here
you're not
and
allowed.
use our ping pong table.
No,
and
that's
you,
our table.
You ruin our perfectly taut net that we have there, and you take the paddles and the balls and you throw them around willy-nilly. You're not allowed.
I don't like you saying taut.
Well, that's fine. You're not allowed because now this is a sponsored element. It's brought to you by our friends at Billiards Plus. All right, they're not sponsoring anything on TV. You don't touch our ping pong table. We don't come and play with your teleprompter in there. All right? Don't touch our props.
We don't ever go in there at all. We ordered something called the Smash 5.0. Ooh.
I'm excited about it.
Oh, Joe. It's got features. You know, it's got a thicker table. So on the edge of the table, like on the right side, there's a slot. And it will hold your ping pong paddle right there. And
you like a good slot there, Teddy?
Oh, it's...
No, I also love a taut net.
Uh-huh.
You do, right?
Slits and slots and taut nets.
Taut things. Yeah. And on the left side, there's a nice big ping pong ball holder. Why don't more manufacturers put little bells and whistles like that? That's not that much extra thought. We have to set the paddle on top of the table and have the ball like resting underneath the paddle so it doesn't go anywhere like a couple of losers. Now we got a nice Brunswick Smash 5.0 coming here. Oh, baby, I'm excited.
10 TV people, you're not allowed to touch it.
No.
And we're also not doing food on that table. Right now, when food comes into the radio station,
no pizza boxes.
Hey, Skyline's here. Let's put it on top of the ping pong table. No more.
And
There's none of that.
I swear, one day along the way, Dom must have gotten all sweaty, and then he sat on the table because there's just been like a big ace mark. That's never. We have put so much 409 on that crap. You have no idea.
Oh, that's steamed.
That ace mark.
That's steamed into the wood.
It's not coming out. It might have been a bear ace. Somebody might have been doing some after hours. My baby does the hanky panky.
In all seriousness, do you think in the history of this building,
yes.
I mean, there's been television being produced in this building for 50 years. In the history of this building,
of course,
have we ever had a little,
of course,
closet hanky panky?
It's not a doubt in my mind.
After hours.
Not a doubt in my mind.
It's risky.
Of course it's risky.
Risky. I'm trying to think where you'd go. I have been told that there is a hidden shower on the premises here. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I want to go and search for it.
What color is that they got in there painted on the walls in that shower? Do you know what color it is?
I don't know what color it is.
Is it pink like Kinnick Stadium?
I think it's a golden color.
Oh, it's the golden shower?
You really are an idiot.
So dry. You motorboat on Lake Titicaca, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you motorboat him? You did, didn't you? You motorboating son of a bitch.
Too Hot. Sponsored by Ohio Health. Rising to the occasion in the moments that truly matter. Learn more at ohiohealth.com/it's time.
All right, Teddy finds audio. We have not heard it before. He dazzles us with said audio. What do you got, Teddy?
Dazzle.
Possess.
All right.
Motorboat.
Where should we start this week?
Razzle dazzle.
T-Bone
How about T-Bone Davis? Yeah. All right.
Some good guys.
Apparently, the other morning they came in and there was some pizza from Granddad's that was left from the previous night. So they had a discussion about that and if it's okay, to maybe still eat
I actually
that.
did hear this.
I think I know what it's about, but I didn't catch all the details. I'm thinking that they're lunatics if it is what I think.
Okay.
So let's hear.
All right, here we go.
And how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's a little visitor now.
Did you know about this?
Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
He did it himself.
Well, pardon my French,
self-aware.
but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Now, before we move on,
it's better when it's Teddy.
Before we move on, I'm telling you right now, I had a thought. I'm not going to do it.
Well, I want to know what the thought process was. Then I feel like we should get that out of you.
I had a thought that tonight during my mental health discussion,
at
the Dublin Rec Center, I had a thought for a second about sprinkling that in somewhere.
They should just take you from the podium and have a straitjacket ready for you.
Because
stage left.
The very nice woman, Robin, who's setting all of this up, she goes, do you need me to have anything ready for you to play or show to the crowd?
Stop it.
And as you can see by these youth suicide rates.
Hey, how you doing, little partner?
Fine. And it's a little visitor now. Attaboyoli's how you say it in Cherokee.
Oh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Now, wait. I don't have common man cash, but let's just say
$10,000.
There's $1,000 in it for you if you do it.
I wouldn't do that to the fine people.
$1,000.
I would not subject them
I feel bad that
to
I'm
my
even
dementia.
offering that up there because the fact that you're thinking about doing that.
Teddy, do you have an actual?
I actually do have what I was setting up with the pizza being left out. T-Bone Davis. Here we go.
Okay. I first was despondent because I'm like, who left out perfectly good pizza? It could have been put in the fridge. We could have, if it was communal, if no one's name is on it, and it was in the fridge. So I'm thinking I could have some cold pizza this morning. But then, obviously, it's been sitting out all night. And here's what my brain does, Tyvis. I don't know if yours does that. My brain goes, yeah, but how bad could it be if it's been sitting out all night?
Yeah.
That's my thought.
He came in and asked me, he was like, would you eat the pizza? I said, if they had an air fryer, I'd absolutely refry it up and eat it. And he goes, but what about the bacteria? I said, the heat would kill it.
Yeah, it dies in the air fryer.
See,
exactly.
No. See, I believe the phrase you said exactly was It'll heat off.
Yeah,
and that's
heat off.
exactly, yes, I agree with that.
I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, but I would like to say that it's my fault. It's our fault that pizza wasn't put away.
I was going to say that too.
Because it was delivered to us, and it's our responsibility to put it in the fridge before we leave, and we forgot to do it.
I will acknowledge that as well. So Bones' first point was right, but I saw something on Twitter that I didn't get to fully watch, and it was about the leftover pizza. And I did think that they were really contemplating eating the pizza.
They would have, but it disappeared. Yeah.
No. But eating the pizza that was left out all night, and that is disgusting.
Yes.
No.
You get really sick from that.
They were going to.
Don't do that.
That would be messed up on us that we couldn't take the time to actually put it in the fridge. But you cannot do that.
It went away.
It's been left out all night.
Because our nighttime and early morning custodian took it, and we thought threw it away. But then later, Fishy saw him. What's his name? Something? Claude?
I don't know the
Claude
overnight
Giroux?
people. Yeah.
Well, we don't interact with him. He's not on our time schedule.
Overnight.
Yeah. Anyway, overnight custodian guy. Fishy said he saw him chewing on something, and maybe he snuck a piece of the bad pizza. Well, long story long, he hasn't been at work the rest of the week.
Spewing from the anus?
Or dead.
Yeah.
He could be dead.
You think the Fan Cafe chili dog mess you up?
I'm saying, man.
Bacteria pizza. So
be dead.
We usually take the onus upon ourselves to put stuff away. Like, it's not our jobs, but we
It's pronounced a noose.
Stop it.
Let's hear from good, clean boy Julian Sayin coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got an accident on US 23 north of Williams Road that's causing some holdup there. Also watch for slowdown due to a crash that's blocking the right lane on westbound 670 at 71. This report is sponsored by Custom Air. You're not just a homeowner, you're also an air conditioner that only works sometimes owner. Instead, you need cooling built and tested to keep going. Luckily, there's American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard. Visit customairco.com for your estimate today. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
They say great customer service is a thing of the past, but not at Newman Roofing. Quality products, expert installers, and a team you can trust is the core foundation at Newman Roofing. Call 614-NEW-ROOF today to have your roofing, siding, or gutters replaced this spring, or visit online at newmanroofing.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son Mike. In addition to the comp case, there's a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases. And in some cases, need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law.
Morgan & Morgan, Ohio office located at 600 Vine Street, Cincinnati. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Coffee, sandwich, hash browns. Tired of the same breakfast routine? Time to refresh your morning ritual with a $6 Tim's Trio from Tim Hortons. It starts with a premium blend of freshly brewed coffee, a hot, savory breakfast sandwich made with freshly cracked eggs, and for a tasty twist, a daily baked donut to sweeten the deal. Ask for the $6 Tim's Trio. Your morning ritual refreshed. Only at your neighborhood Tim Hortons. At participating U.S. restaurants, must ask for offer. Medium coffee only. Terms apply.
got this. Breathe. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Most people don't think about their garage door until it stops working. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Door Service. A noisy garage door is a cry for help. Most repairs are simple, but if left untreated, they can turn into costly repairs. Your garage door works hard every day, and a little maintenance goes a long way. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime. There's never a good time for your garage door to break, whether you're rushing to work or you're trying to get the kids to school. We know how much you rely on your garage door. That's why we offer same-day repairs, because life doesn't wait, and neither should you. Over 90,000 five-star reviews don't happen by accident. They happen by putting people first. Fixing your garage door is what we do, but making your life easier and your home safer is why we do it. Families trust us because we deliver, and we'd be honored to earn your trust too. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Door Service today.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Not available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Had a few repairs to your furnace or air conditioner this year, and now your system is acting up again? Stop patching problems and start enjoying worry-free comfort with Logan Services. We'll repair your system fast, or if it's time, replace it with a brand new one. And if you've had repair work done in the past year, no matter who did it, we'll pay you back up to $3,000 when you choose replacement. We're making home comfort easy. Logan Services.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Jacob Reimer. The Cleveland Guardians are looking for back-to-back wins over the Royals. They hold a 5-1 lead over Kansas City in the bottom of the 6th inning. As for Cincinnati, they're finishing their series with the Cubs at Wrigley Field, and they currently trail 8-1 in the top of the 6th inning in Chicago. Cincinnati has lost their last 6 games. NBA playoffs continue tonight. Game 2 at the Cavs at the Pistons. Detroit leads the series game 1 game to nothing. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. The Lakers are at the Thunder for Game 2 of their series. Oklahoma City leads 1-0 there. They get things started at 9:30. And for the second year in a row, the Blue Jackets defenseman Zach Werenski has been named a finalist for the James Morrison Memorial Trophy. This award is given to the league's best defenseman. This update is sponsored by RCD RV Supercenter in Heath, Delaware, and Pataskala, or at rcdrv.com. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
How many points can your IQ fall in 3 hours? You're about to find out. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Reimer's no fun. He's too focused.
I think I left my microphone on.
He's too focused.
Segment there.
Hey, please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid shit. Did I do this one already? Did I do it?
Do it again. Who cares?
I don't think
Give
so.
me another one.
Please subscribe to the podcast of this stupid show. It's available wherever you get your audio. Just search Common Man and Timmy. Click. Subscribe. Every single show comes right to your device free of charge. Podcast is brought to you by our friends, Care Heating and Cooling. I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, and we were discussing the show. She didn't know anything about it. She's listened to maybe 5 minutes, and I made a mention about, podcasting. Oh, what's that? Well, that's when, people can listen to the show when they don't have time to listen to it live.
What's that?
You can do that? Yes, you can do that. So there are people out there
anybody listens to
that don't know about podcasting. I didn't know.
You meet some interesting people.
I do indeed.
Speaking of microphones being left on, I got so afraid. I didn't do this, but I've been mic'd up a couple of times now in the last week. We did a shoot. You'll see I think the video's up there for our friends at JT's Pizza, We're plugging their OTMs, pizzas of the month. They do special wing apps and another different appetizer, and it's always great stuff. And they did a chicken verde for the month of May. Ooh. So kind of theming off of Cinco de Mayo. Great. The chile lime wings were outstanding. They got a Mexican street corn.
I was turned away from the JT's last night.
Oh, the one up in Jerome Village?
In Plain City.
Yeah, the Jerome Village location.
I was turned away.
Yeah. So I did the shoot there, and I was mic'd up the whole time. So we've got like the nicer equipment now with the ergonomical cameras, and so we clip it on, and it just stays on. So I was there at JT's, and then we were there all day at the Memorial because we did some golfy footage where we did a little competition, radio versus TV on the par 3 contest. Just newsflash, it did not go well for me. I took myself out of the contest on the first par 3 because I sucked so bad. You'll see in the video how bad I sucked. But it dawned on me that when I, both at JT's and at Jack's place, I had to go into the restroom, and I had to stop and make sure that I wasn't like that guy at the town hall meeting from back in the day that was spewing from the anus all the while his mic was up and on. I didn't let it get to that. I got towards where the sink was, and I said, oh boy. I pulled the clip off, turned it off, powered it off, put it in my pocket.
I have my speaking engagement this evening.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if I'm going to be mic'd up
happen,
or what the deal is, but, you know.
I won't belabor all the details. I'm sure most of you remember Mr. Guest's presentation from last time, and I imagine he's going to hit some of the highlights here in a minute. But the thing is that these deadly infections, there's something we can do about it. And what we can do is call on governmental representatives that are higher up the chain of and ask for action at the federal level. I am aware of Mr. Brainerd's concerns that he raised last time, and there would be instances where I actually agree that we should take action locally first, but there are not any CAFO operations in Georgetown, so for us to just say it within the city limits would be an empty gesture.
Dear God.
So
this never is not funny.
And also these diseases.
This goes to show me.
Don't know any boundaries.
If you cannot find the humor in farting, then we cannot be friends.
No.
Because that is just, can you hear the pissing that's going on? Dear God, it's like 60 seconds straight.
See, when I
and
first
the
heard that, the
farting,
first
like,
time,
when are you done?
Several years back, I thought perhaps it may be Princess Di coming to visit.
No, because those are rich, powerful blasts. Those were not dye.
Are you kidding?
Those were not dye pops. That was just thick, pure air, just blowing it out. That's not the cadence of Rhea Perlman. No.
Rhea Perlman was mad with you.
I don't know.
All right, let's
good clean.
Let's for a little Julian Sayin now. A little Julian Sayin.
Yeah, from
hey,
that
good clean. He doesn't even have an ace.
From that to
he has
good
no
clean
anus.
boy.
It's sewn up.
So Julian Sayin is talking on the Triple Option podcast, and obviously this is such a huge offseason for him and everything that he's got to work on going into the next game. Couple of things that he had to say before I play this clip where Urban Meyer was getting after him. Obviously, you got to go and play a very, very difficult schedule. And he said about that, a lot of the guys are excited. It's exciting playing in all those big games. We're going down to Austin week 2, going to USC, playing Oregon at home, playing up north at home. I love how he said that, playing up north at home, so we're even shortening that team up north. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the guys are excited, and it's making us prepared this summer and keeping that chip on our shoulder and making us grind because we have a big season ahead of us.
All right, here is Julian Sayin talking about surfing. You'll hear some different voices here. Urban comes in and tells him to get his ass out of the water.
You've already been in the Pacific, right, since you got home, Julian?
Oh, yeah, that's like first day. Got to get back in. It's good for the soul. So healing.
And did you get on the surfboard too?
I didn't. The waves haven't been great so far, but they should be picking up maybe this week, next week. So just should be ready to go.
You gonna get out there and shred them or what?
Coach has no idea what you're talking about.
No. Yeah, I know what he's talking about. If I was the head coach, I'd say, get your ass out of the water, Julian. You're not allowed to do that. I'm just kidding you.
Why you hating on my boy, man? It's summer vacation.
I love that guy.
That boy just weathered the Columbus winters, and he's out here in sunny Southern Cali shredding waves. You want to hate on my dog, man?
I like how Urban says, I'm just kidding.
No, you're not.
No, first of all, you're not.
No, you're not kidding.
Also, there's something when Urban tells you something like that. Like
you want to do it harder.
You can't tell me. No. You can't tell me that Julian Sayin's testicles didn't just suck right into his body there. Like for a second. When a guy like Urban tells you, get your ass out of the water.
Just completely.
Oh, sorry there, coach. Oh, sorry.
Now, two things.
Don't touch my butt crack.
Is Urban on the right line there? And have you ever surfed or done any kind of water sport ever in your life? I know you're.
Have you met me?
Since I've known you, you've been water guy.
I will not set foot in a natural body of water.
You were young. Did you ever jump into water? Did you ever do a cannonball? Have you ever been in a pool?
At the pool, I was. Yeah, I do that.
You ever do a flip? Flip? You ever do a backflip?
No, because
flip.
I'm responsible. And I was told.
A responsible young boy?
That's right. There's no flipping and there's no running by the pool.
No screwing?
No midnight abortions. That's how trouble happens.
No drinking, no screwing, no smoking.
Although by me, when I was a kid, had a little day camp called Camp Sundance. That's what I went to every single day.
You watch Robert Redford movies?
No, not Sundance Film Festival, just called Camp Sundance.
Ooh. And what'd you do there?
Well, we had a wave pool that we'd go to.
Hate those.
Well, like every 15 minutes or so, a little siren would come and woo, 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 and then the waves would start. But there was always this nightmare story that all the counselors would tell us. Don't even know if it's true. But you know what? When you're a kid, you just believe anything. Is that years ago, one of the kids at Camp Sundance got sucked down into the mechanism. The fan that creates the waves.
Like Willy Wonka?
Yeah, you don't go. Like you don't go in this section.
The blueberry gal got sucked up
That's right.
The plastic tube. Got clogged all the chocolate.
Violet. What's
Bickerstaff?
No, she's from
Saved by the Bell.
You're turning violet, Violet. Yeah, they said, the kid got sucked in there and died, got chopped in little bits and pieces. So make sure not to go in that portion
Violet
of the pool.
Beauregard.
Something like that.
Yeah. No time. Yeah, no time. I'll tell you what happened to me in a wave pool coming up next.
Timmy in Brazil.
Stop it.
You ever watch
No.
You ever watch one of those Brazilian dirty movies? Lots of eyes.
I know what you mean.
All right. How about you, Ted? You like those Portuguese pornos?
What do you think about a BBL, Teddy?
Great stuff. Wonderful.
You ever get sucked down in the mechanism?
No, I went swimming with dolphins one time, though.
That fan is mighty powerful.
Oh, wait, that was T-Bone. That was not me. No. Dolphins.
That's what I said.
Is that American Gladiators Larry Zonka or Dolphins Larry Zonka?
Dolphins Larry Zonka. That's why I said it.
Perfect season.
That's right. Only 14 wins.
That's the champagne.
It's not real. Anyway.
All right, good talk.
We need to send someone to jail forever. Details next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a 15-minute delay if you're on eastbound 670 between Neal Avenue and 5th Avenue. And we've got a 10-minute holdup on eastbound US 33 between Refugee Road and Bixby Road. This report is sponsored by Ohio Basement Authority, your local expert. Is water seeping into your basement? Are your basement walls cracking? Contact Ohio Basement Authority, the basement waterproofing experts. Get your free inspection today. Learn more at ohiobasementauthority.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
Ready to plan the ultimate weekend getaway? Start day one at the Columbus Zoo, where unforgettable animal encounters, family fun, and wild moments are waiting around every corner. Then crank up the excitement on day two at Zoombezi Bay. Splash, slide, and scream your way through the water park and catch a ride on the award-winning Conservation Tower. 2 incredible parks, 2 full days of non-stop fun. Grab your Columbus Zoo and Zoombezi Bay 2-day pass now at columbuszoo.org.
This is Gordon Miller for Miller Lending, the original home of the no-cost mortgage. If you've been in the market for a new home or just wanted to take advantage of lower rates, recent events have shown exactly why Miller Lending chose to offer a way around bad timing with our no closing cost program. With no fees rolled in or charged, including the cost of title insurance, you can simply close on today's rates and refinance free of charge as rates improve. Over the past several months, we spoke to numerous borrowers who had heard rates were coming down and chose to wait. We explained that if rates did fall, you could simply update a few documents and refinance again, but why take the chance? So when rates spiked a 0.5% recently, not only was I disappointed that we couldn't help those who waited, but also for those buying a home who just saw a sharp increase to their monthly payment. So while we can't control the market, we can offer an alternative. Eliminate timing and say goodbye to closing costs forever. 877-9-NO-COST, or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS number 250-2146.
Welcome to Hollywood Casino.
What can I get you?
How you doing, Columbus? The same Hollywood you know, with a new hotel to love. Hollywood Casino and Hotel Columbus, coming June 2026. Book now. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
How many different ways can you consume morning juice?
Let's see.
Live on YouTube, live on the Fans HD3, podcast on demand, and on 10 TV Plus.
And we'll send by you right to your house.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 8.
The Fan.
Feeling stressed or overwhelmed? Not sure how to get the mental health help you need? We've got your back. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442. We'll help you figure out what mental health benefits may be in your health plan. No more confusion, just the support you deserve. Call the Mental Health Insurance Assistance Office at 855-438-6442.
Every student deserves a great public education. And this Teacher Appreciation Week, we're saying thank you to the dedicated professionals who make that possible. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wensing, inviting you to join us in celebrating Ohio's great public school educators. Tell us about a great teacher making a big difference, and they could win a vacation package from NEA member benefits or other prizes, including pizza for their students. Go to ohea.org/thank-a-teacher to nominate a teacher today.
Amazon Business. Unlock smart business buying with fast, free delivery on millions of items and practical AI innovations that automate repetitive tasks. AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Look for increasing clouds overnight into Friday morning. Overnight lows in the middle 40s. On Friday, about a 20-30% chance of a couple of sprinkles during the day. High temperatures in the middle 60s, but the highest chance of rain comes in late Friday into early Saturday. On Saturday, we'll get that rain out of the way early, and then skies will clear the rest of the day. High temperatures make it into the low 70s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Panama Ted is being forced to produce this show against his will. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
Oh, it's always a good day when Teddy can put some news in the prep about one of my favorite guys in sports. So Anthony Richardson, he's a bad quarterback for the Colts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so he wants to be traded because they don't like him and they're not going to play him.
And because he sucks. Yeah,
right, from the Colts standpoint.
Right, from the Colts standpoint.
From Anthony Richardson's standpoint, it's I didn't get a fair shake, and now you're giving my job to Daniel Jones, and I'm better than him. But he said, I want to be traded. The Colts have said, well, we'll look into that.
We'll check it out.
Only because we can't find anyone who actually wants to give us anything for you. But the offensive coordinator for the Colts is one of the greatest names in the history of the world, Jim Bob Cooter. Jim Bob Cooter, and he was talking about Anthony Richardson, and he said this. Anthony showed up here ready to work this week, and shoot, we're going to get some good work out of him and try and get him better and get him opportunities to go work the drills and get some throws and all that good stuff.
Oh, shoot, man.
Shoot.
Oh, dang. I can't believe how it's working out here. Got two wonderful quarterbacks.
Shoot. Daniel Jones is the starter, but with Richardson still on the roster, the question is, how will the Colts split reps between Richardson and Riley Leonard, who's also there?
Yeah, that's
former
right.
Notre Dame quarterback.
Former Irish guy.
Cooter says, we worked through how we want to do that thing. Who's with what group is not any sort of news I'm going to try and break here, but there are guys out there getting work. There's reps to go all around. Shoot, there's throws to make. There's reps to get in drills.
You're adding that in there, aren't you?
Those guys are all part of the thing and getting reps.
You're adding those extra words in there.
No, just to shoot. Is what I added.
Let me see the page.
Part of the thing and getting reps. Jim Bob Cooter. Touch my cooter.
Those guys are all part of the thing.
All part of the thing.
All part of the thing. Oh, shoot, man.
Shoot.
I'll tell you what, that Daniel Jones, he's got a pretty autograph. One of the prettiest autographs I've seen. You know,
can't say that I've memorized his signature.
He's collecting all the cards now. So Daniel Jones' card market went up when he got that gig with the Colts, and he started to spike a little bit. And he wound up with a couple in his collection that he's trying to turn and burn. It is just like the only one that I could ever remember that was that clean. Because most sports autographs, some are fun. Some guys put their number, their digit in them, and that's what makes a card or makes a piece of memorabilia fun, is if you can actually tell who that signature is. Even if it's maybe not that legible, but you just know it because it's been done so many times and the guy's so famous. But Cal Ripken had one that I swear it was cursive, but it was as close to print as cursive would ever get. I mean, the C is just very legible. The A is big and wide. The L is loopy.
You know who's got the worst signature of all time?
Who?
My wife.
That bad? Just a couple of scratches?
It's not even that. I wish it was that. She spells out her entire name like in third grade cursive, like you just learned cursive for the first time.
It takes her a minute.
Right. And there's
to do one
there's really
signature.
no signature. It's just really bad chicken scratch cursive. It's embarrassing.
I don't know if
this is a business owner.
I don't know if I've ever seen you do your actual John Hancock, because I always see you do Common Man.
Here.
And the Common Man one is all right.
This is my
looks
signature.
pretty. It looks like Mike or like Mill.
I'm just saying, it's my signature.
That's it. Mill. I would have absolutely no idea.
You're not supposed
who that
to.
is.
It's just a signature.
I mean, I guess you're supposed to.
Here we're just working on our.
I guess you're supposed to a little bit. Like you want to be able to.
You're not.
What do you mean you're not?
If it's an official document, your name is printed right next to the signature.
Okay, that doesn't mean that as you develop your signature, you have to choose to make it so unlegible? Illegible?
It's supposed to be sort of like a work of art. It's not supposed to be legible.
It can be artistic, and you could still see like a T and an H and a couple of L's. I think it's rather clear that says Timmy Hall.
It's garbage.
Yours is garbage. Now, I actually like the way yours looks, but you can't tell who it is. So I'd have to witness you signing and be like, oh, okay.
Teddy, come over here. Tell us whose signature is better.
It's Mike Riccordati's autograph.
Come over here.
It's Timmy's, so I can see it from here.
You can't see it.
He's looking at the V-Mix, and I'm talking. I'm holding it right up there, and he can see it.
You can't see
Timmy
it.
Hall,
Look
I do
at
like
that.
a little underline under it.
No, it's a
for
beautiful.
Effect.
It's tiny. Yeah, small from here.
Well, do it big. Do it
It has
bigger.
nothing to do with the size of it. I just signed it like a normal
I'm just saying
person.
I can't see it
It's
very well.
how
from
you
here.
use it.
You're right. I can't see it too well.
Right? It's how you use the autograph. It's not the size of it that matters most.
I don't like doing it big. Ruins the whole thing.
What if you have to do it big? What if you get a big poster?
I don't sign my real name on the poster. I sign Common Man on a poster.
Let's just say you're not the common man anymore, and you are an artist.
Pretty big assumption.
I know it is, but this isn't going to last forever.
Not with you next to me. That's for sure.
I'll see to it.
Will you please do the story about the woman who needs to go to jail forever?
Oh, listen to this.
I keep hearing about these 3-strike rules. And,
I know,
You know, people are in
right?
jail
What are
for
we
years
doing?
and years because they continue to screw up. Yet this woman walks among us.
Let me tell you about Pamela Brooke Schrantz.
I don't like that name at all. Sounds like a B name.
She's a boutique owner in South Carolina. She likes the mustard barbecue like a raging lunatic.
Mm-hmm.
And so she sells all sorts of trinkets and clothes and things like that in this boutique. Only the trick is she sells you the stuff. You get on there, like you go on her website or whatever. Oh, beautiful things. Oh, this is an antique item, or this is designer, fashionista, designer goods. This is some handmade, high quality S we're talking about here. And so she's got the prices up there, she's selling it to you. You get on there, you buy it, you're excited, you get it, you're ready for it to come there. You know, you buy something. We get stuff on Mitchell and Ness. We're like kids, right? We can't wait. Oh, is it Wednesday yet? Is our package going to be on the front doorstep? So you buy stuff from her, and nothing ever comes. So you pay $500, you pay $1,000, whatever you pay, stuff doesn't get there. Then you go and you try to talk to her, and they just run you up the chain. Oh yeah,
Take it up with Consumer Affairs.
Right? You just get the old runaround. You get the old blues traveler, and you don't know what's going on. So this has been the claims, and now we're seeing over the weekend that Pamela Brooke Schrantz has now been arrested 17 times since January 1st. 2026.
This year.
She's been arrested.
Less than 6 months.
Basically for these same infractions.
And they keep letting her out to do this same stuff.
And then she posts bond on barely $1,000. It says her latest bond was granted for $1,087.50. The listed charge is obtaining money or property under false tokens or letters. Less than $2,000. She was booked into the Carl Pickens County Detention Center, and that's the latest with her.
That's ridiculous.
It's time for her to just be done.
I keep hearing about how the
life
South
sentence
is tough on crime.
I would have figured the death sentence in South Carolina.
Out in California, people just shoplift and nobody goes after people. This woman's been arrested 17 times for stealing hard-earned cash, and they keep letting her out to fleece other people. And by the way, the people who are buying the stuff, there's a little website called Trustpilot. Please go read it. I'm sure her reviews suck.
The pilot light is on. Don't buy stuff from this boutique. What is the name of the place? I'm trying to find out what the name of. You'd think they would put that in the article instead of just telling us a South Carolina boutique.
People are so stupid, though. They'd probably see the name in the article and say, oh, I wonder if they got some good stuff there. And they go to the website.
It's not like Saturday Night Live talking about the delicious like homemade Pop-Tarts from that place in Florida, and then they're sold out for the next month. It's a woman that's scamming you. Why would you want to run to that to get scammed? I'll run to something that looks delicious that I see on a TV show or a morning talk show or something.
People send marriage proposals to Ted Bundy.
Well, Ted Bundy is very attractive.
Lunatics. Well, maybe she's got some beautiful-looking fake necklaces on this website.
I've
never seen this before. It's puka shell.
I wouldn't mind getting fleeced if I could just yell, nice cans. Take all my money.
I'll do some Too Hot. You ready, Teddy? You've been doing nothing all day.
Ready.
Some more Too Hot coming up in 2 minutes.
I don't like the numbers for one bit.
A bum. Look at him over there.
Half a show left.
He's a bum.
One track.
Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple minutes slowdown if you're on northbound 270 from Tuttle Crossing Boulevard to 161 on the West Outer Belt. And watch for holdup due to an accident that's on southbound 315 at Kinnear Road. This report is sponsored by Sunsetter. With a Sunsetter awning, turn your patio into a cool, shaded retreat. Up to 20 degrees cooler with the push of a button. And right now, save $350 at sunsetter.com. That's sunsetter.com. Life's better under a Sunsetter. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Sun, splashes, and nonstop fun await at Zoombezi Bay.
Get your season pass for unlimited thrills,
including our all-new conservation tower. Buy now at ZoombeziBay.com.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th, all new members get free massage amenities all month long, so you can reset, recover, and leave feeling stronger than when you came in. Join the club for just $1 down, $15 a month, and get free massage amenities for the month of May. No commitment. Deal ends May 15th. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet. See club for details.
If you get an HOA letter that starts with, "Concerning your garage door," we are Deluxe Door Systems. For over 30 years, we've been transforming the look of people's homes with beautiful Clopay doors for less than you think. DeluxeDoorSystems.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
Let's get one thing perfectly clear. If you're not willing to kill baby Hitler, you're a moron. This is Common Man and Timmy.
All right, we're finally going to get back to doing some Too Hots here because it's Teddy's Day. But first, you know what also needs to be too hot? Too hot! Down there.
Pee-pee?
Got to be hot.
Yeah.
Got to come in hot.
You know what the kids say?
No.
Keep your piss hot.
What's that mean?
Let's get you,
boiling piss?
Get you going. You know?
Just get you going?
Yeah.
Hot piss.
Keep your piss hot.
I ain't heard that one yet.
No. Test it out with your son later.
See if that's good.
Hey, Jack.
See if that's
keep your piss hot.
See if that's tough. I got a tough one for you, son.
How do you like this Reuben sandwich we're having? Does it keep your piss hot?
Well, I don't get to have a Reuben sandwich.
It's a hot sandwich. You should be able to have that.
That's right, yeah. But
it's a hot.
She don't like a Reuben, though.
Don't like the sauerkraut?
No. Don't like that dressing. Don't like the sauerkraut.
Don't like anything,
What the hell? All right, so there's the read. No, so I want to tell you about my friends at Tri-State Men's Health because there is a thing out there. It can ruin the moment for you, for guys out there. It's called ED. It's erectile dysfunction. And if you've got it, you got to figure out how to get rid of it. Because when you're getting intimate with your partner, and you're not able to perform the way you want to or used to be able to, that can be frustrating. But at Tri-State Men's Health, there's a wide range of advanced treatment options. Did you know this? They're delivering advanced medical science and proven therapies that'll treat your ED.
Yeah.
So go to the website, tristatemenshealth.com. You know that they got 2 lovely locations right here in Central Ohio, so they're easy to get to. They got one right near me in Hilliard. They got one in that Westerville area, too. So call them, 800-900-9654, and see about that first $99 appointment. They've got an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex with no ED the day after your appointment. How great would that be? Maybe you can do it today.
Fishy, let's not push it. Fishy has handed me the plug sheet for tomorrow. T-Bone and Tyvis get you started 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. They're going to do the mother of all game shows at 7:17, because it's Mother's Day coming up. So it's the mother of all game shows, and all the questions will be about mothers.
What kind of greeting card are you going to go with for this holiday?
I didn't get one.
I went sympathy card for our anniversary.
Ooh, I like that touch.
Said, may time ease your soul and soothe your sorrows. Wishing you peace in this difficult time of our marriage.
You know what I did? You know what I'd like to do sometimes? I like to take a mug shot of someone that she knows and put it inside a card. Like one time I did
like a Gary Busey mugshot, or is that
Josh Duggar mugshot and put it in the card. We laughed.
That's the extra mile. You like actually scissored it out.
Yeah, I scissored it,
taped it in there.
So anyway, Mother of All Game shows 7:17 tomorrow morning. T-Bone and Tyvis at 7:45. They're going to talk to Aditi Kinkabwala. I don't know him.
No, that's her. Yeah,
That's her?
She's a reporter, NFL reporter.
I don't know her.
You
but
don't know it.
If you've watched football, you know who she is.
Her name
She
is
covers the
Aditi.
Steelers and
Browns.
Is that like her beat, that division?
Maybe, yeah.
Because I do feel like I see her reporting on more of those AFC North teams. And the Steelers.
Aditi.
She's great.
Aditi Kinkabwala. And it's a fun name to say because you get to say Kinkabwala.
Kinkabwala. Chumbawamba. I get knocked down,
but I get
up again.
Oh,
Ain't
man,
nobody gonna kick me down.
Piss in the night away.
He drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a lager drink. He drinks a cider
And then
drink.
tomorrow on this show, it is Go to Jail Friday. It's too hot time.
Too hot.
Too hot time.
What is it? Whiskey, lager, cider,
vodka.
Just a whiskey drink.
Drinks a cider drink.
Cider drink.
Drinks
Drinks
a lager drink.
Drinks a vodka drink.
I don't know.
He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. Sings the songs that remind him of the better times.
Oh, daddy boy.
Come on, Ted.
All right. One of my favorite segments all week on all the shows, Tuesdays with Dom Taberry, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's Tuesdays.
If I hear
He's asked me 7 times this week if I've ever been to Aruba. 7 times.
If I hear one thing about Bigfoot, I'm going to die.
Come on.
I'm going to visibly die.
I'll make up for it.
All right. Well, so Dom was on with Bo, and he had some thoughts. And Bo actually started this conversation out because Bo was reading a story up in his part of the state, up there in the northeastern part, a story about a creature, maybe I could call it, something outside. And anyway, let's just give it a listen here.
I just want to read a headline to you.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was published yesterday. New evidence surfaces in Northeast Ohio. Bigfoot flap, including alleged tracks and unexplained howls. Maybe there's some legitimacy to this.
I'm telling you, you got to keep an open mind. Just remember this. Skinwalker Ranch. You watch that show and you will learn science. They are there, and they're all part of the UFO people. It is all tied together. You will see that a spaceship out there at Skinwalker Ranch, it came down, all the scientists are watching it, and it's gone, and all of a sudden, it disappeared into the mountain, just right into it. And you know what that's called? A portal. I've been trying to explain to you that stuff is there, and it's like, you know, you got to look at it. Bigfoot.
I don't know if I'm going to
portal.
Take a man seriously that calls them scientists.
It's science.
Scientists.
Have you seen that Skinwalker Texas Ranger?
I've seen the
History Channel.
The promos.
You watch
for it.
History Channel with the ancient aliens in them, don't you?
Teddy, I want you to do me a favor.
Yes.
I want you to go home tonight. I want you to look at your lovely wife in the eye, and I want you to say to her in your best seductive voice,
okay,
time to go to Skinwalker Ranch. See what happens.
Yeah, that's what Bo thought it was.
Of course, that's what he thought it was.
He's like, I can't Google that.
Is that next to the Bunny Ranch?
Skinwalker Ranch.
Mustang Ranch.
Where's that? Carson City?
Right, give me another one, Teddy.
All right. How about Rothman and Ice? I know you guys will love this because you've had several thoughts on this. They were talking about how many is too many orders to order. Like if you're at the front of the line, say like if it's Chipotle, can you go in there and say, hey, can I have like an order for like 2 other people or like 5 other people? What's too many? So they have some thoughts on that. Here we go.
How many orders is too many for one person at the front of the line at a fast casual restaurant?
AR, I got stuck behind a woman at Chipotle probably 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And she put in 8 different orders. So it was like 4 bowls, 4 burritos, some combination of that. And I thought that was out of bounds. I think that's got to be an online pickup.
I would say my over-under on that would be anything over 3. You better go online.
I say unlimited. Because, it wouldn't be a party foul if you brought your entire family with you. So I actually think it's a courtesy to say to the family, hey, you all send me your order, and we only need one person to go. I think that actually makes sense.
Nope.
You're an idiot.
No, Cole, you're
is
wrong.
an idiot. All right, that's why you order on the app.
No, here's what I do. Like we have a family of 3, so that's really what our order is, and I will make somebody come with me, so we have 2 people for the 3 orders. I feel like that's
acceptable.
I feel like that's a fair, acceptable mix. Anthony went with the no more than 3 is pushing it. If I was going and I'm just ordering for Sarah, I can get an extra. I don't think that's too much. I can order pretty quick and know what I'm doing. That's how you do it. Bring the people with you. You can pay if you're paying for like a group of 6 people and they're all there ordering their own. And then when you get to the end, you're like, I got these 6 right here. Put it on my tab. That's fine. But make the family come to the line and that's the whole idea about Chipotle is you get up there, you see what's fresh, you see what looks good, and then you pick exactly what you want on it.
A douche nugget in front of me the other day. All right. Looked like a construction dude, like he was bringing some stuff back to the people.
Bringing stuff back.
Whatever.
I don't like it.
Okay. But he didn't have a large amount. He ordered 4 bowls. However,
no.
He said, well, I don't know what everybody wants on there. So he made them take every single topping and do it in a cup. Right? So some people are like, a side of sour cream. And that's perfectly acceptable. If you want a side of sour cream, you put it on yourself. But he had a side cup of
for
every ingredient for every bowl.
What did he do? Just a base of rice and black beans? Is that like all he did?
He did rice, beans, and protein, and everything else got its own little side cup.
Oh,
for
my
every single
ingredient?
Thing.
Even the avocado?
Everything got their own little side cup. We're all in the line
20 minutes?
looking at each other like, is this guy for real? I thought the entire line was going to gather up and beat this guy's ass.
Did that take a half an hour?
It took forever. Because they did it at half speed, too, because they were pissed off.
You got to call the police. That can't go on. You just sat there and took that?
What am I going to do about
Say
it?
something passive-aggressively.
What am I going to do about it?
Say like, oh, John.
We were all rolling our eyes to each other.
No, you got to
We all bonded.
You got to say something.
Everybody else in that line. It's actually a pretty beautiful thing. I don't know these people. I don't know how they vote. I don't know what their family structure is, where they came from.
We all hated that guy.
We all hated that one guy. We all were bonded together. And I'm sure they went home and they told their significant others, I was behind this big douche at Chipotle today. Actually, maybe that guy did us a favor.
Wonderful
Gave us something to talk about with our spouses while we sit there in silence because we've been married for so long.
It's a wonderful thing when we can all bond together in hatred.
I agree with you.
It's lovely.
The right amount of hatred. I mean, Nazism. Bad.
Don't want to go, too far.
Too much.
We start a war.
No, we don't
want to do that with Chipotle wars.
We don't want that. All right, thanks.
Okie dokie. I guess that's it.
I've got more too hot, and I've got some news about one of the biggest douche nuggets in sports.
You can't say 2 douche nuggets.
I can indeed.
Vary your terms. Ass hat?
Pudwhack?
Sure.
Okay. One of the biggest pudwhacks in sports. Coming up next, Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
There's a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 270 between Alum Creek Drive and US 33 on the South Outer Belt. And there's almost a 20-minute holdup if you need to use eastbound 670 from 315 to 5th Avenue. This report is sponsored by Vision Zero Columbus. Serious crashes on Columbus streets cause permanent physical, financial, emotional, and property damage. Vision Zero is changing that through roadway redesign and a commitment to 0 traffic deaths. Find out how at columbus.gov/Vision Zero. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Working your way through that home projects list, that means more flushes, more showers, more fiddling with the thermostat. Trust the pros at the Waterworks with your plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling needs. Our certified pros can repair or replace your air conditioner or furnace. Clogs? Call the Waterworks. Drain issues? Call the Waterworks. Plumbing problems? Call the Waterworks. HVAC breakdowns? Call the Waterworks. The Waterworks. Trusted and certified plumbing, drain, heating, and cooling experts.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.09% APR, 6.12% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
The Reds are on the Fan's family of stations all season long. If you don't listen, Terry Francona will ride his scooter to your house and yell at you. Your home of the Reds. The Fan, the Fan 2, and the Fan 3.
Hey, it's Bobby Carpenter. Bring your landscape back to life with an unbeatable deal from Ohio Mulch. 5 bags of premium mulch for just $10. You choose from absolute black, brown, or red to make your flowers pop and your curb appeal shine. Whether you're refreshing flower beds or finishing up that weekend project, Ohio Mulch, they have everything you need to make it look like a pro did it.
Ohio Mulch, landscape supply, greener, greener, better.
Some choose the fast way, others the easy way. But you do things the right way, like Exmark Mowers and Boss Brothers Power Equipment. Exmark builds the world's finest zero-turn mowers, providing a legendary quality of cut, dependability, along with an experience that makes mowing feel like anything but work. Because if it's worth doing right. Stop by one of Boss Brothers' 3 convenient locations in Powell, Sunbury, or Marysville and discover the Exmark mower that will give your lawn the cut it deserves. Boss Brothers Power Equipment, delivering enjoyment in mowing since 1989.
Hey Central Ohio, Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and we buy houses for cash. If you've got a house you need to sell, this is your season. Inherited, behind on payments, just over it? Whatever brought you here, we can help. We buy as is, we cover all closing costs, and there are 0 commissions, period. Just a fair cash offer and you choose your closing date. People are making moves right now, and we make it simple to be one of them. One call is all it takes. We'll get you a fair cash offer, fast, no pressure, no obligation. Hundreds of your neighbors have already sold the easy way, and we've got 5-star reviews and BBB A+ rating to back it up. Take what you want, leave what you don't. We're based right here in Columbus, and we're ready when you are. Call us at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355 or visit sell2hometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, family owned. Call 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355.
All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
This show cuts harder than a Cape Cod chip inside Timmy's mouth. This is Common Man and Timmy.
I want to talk to you about my friends at Universal Windows Direct. You know, there's a lot of window companies out there, a lot of choices to be made. I don't envy your choice, but there's only one that you could consider, should consider.
No, you definitely should do.
And it's Universal Windows Direct. Why? Well, because they're awesome, and they pay me money. And if you'd like them to keep paying me money, you have to go get the windows from them.
Well, that's a good reason.
Because then if they don't pay me money, then
you can't afford to live.
It's sad. And can't do the show anymore.
You don't give me any money.
Fishy doesn't pay me enough, so I got to supplement my income by doing commercials. I mean, the PP can only get so hard. Anyway, Universal Windows Direct. You buy 2 windows, you get 2 free, and there's no limit. Plus, the more you upgrade, the more you save. And 24 months with no payments and no interest. That's 2 full years and a $500 bonus off your home improvement project. Call today for your free in-home estimate, 614-502-5220, or visit universalwindowsdirect.com.
Timmy's sad right now.
Why Timmy sad?
It's official. NCAA tournament is ruined. We knew it was.
They expanded.
We knew it was going to happen, but
I told you.
It's one thing. Like we knew. I think we knew back during the pandemic that the NCAA tournament was probably going to get canceled. But when I saw that blue screen of death hit the Twitter feed and it was officially from the NCAA, a part of you just really dies, and that's what it feels like. Like to see that. It was a unanimous decision by all the idiots on the men's and women's committee. Here's this loser, Tim Sands, chair of the Division I Board of Directors and the prez at Virginia Tech. He's James Franklin's new boss. Expanding the Division I men's and women's basketball championships is the right decision for the student athletes and programs that will now have access to the greatest events in college sports. What events?
It was exclusionary.
It's one tournament.
No.
It's the NCAA tournament. It's not events, plural.
It was exclusionary. Now we can invite more people to the party. By the way, they're going to get this to the old 96er. We're going to get.
We're going great outdoors
to 96 teams.
Do we have to chew the grizzle?
Happen. It will happen in the next 10 years.
He goes on, as NCAA leaders, we are especially excited to provide additional highly competitive games for fans who look forward to March Madness every year. So I think what he really means by
gobbledygook.
Additional highly competitive games is extra games so we can make more money, so we can still limp along feeling a reason to even exist as the 4-letter there. And we will pair, team, 72 against team 73. I don't know how the bracket breakdown is going to look when it's all said and done. But we want to bring together the losers that wouldn't even be in a 64-team field, so they can feel good about going 8-12 in their conference and probably finishing the year 15-15 overall. So that's what we're going to do. And did you realize? So now I hadn't looked too far into this because I've been not interested, to be quite honest. So with the increase to 76, we're not just going to have. So we're adding eight more teams. We're adding 8 more teams from where we were at 68 because we've already got the first 4 in Dayton. We weren't just going to have 4 more games because you've got to make it fit more and have it symmetrical, at least somewhat symmetrical in all 4 regions. So you're going to have 12 games. So 24 of the teams now won't really be in the bracket yet. 24 of them. That's a lot. And I don't want to hear about, they did this a lot. They did this every couple of years before we got to the 64-team field. Yeah, they did. And then once they got to the 64-team field, it was perfect.
And they stopped tinkering with it.
It was like a black and white cookie.
For a long time.
It's perfect harmony. It was a perfect balance of everything that you want in this sport. The regular season, having some importance, and then throwing in automatic bids for the smaller conference champions so they could feel like they're doing something in the regular season and in their conference tournament to get in to the big dance, and that's almost like their championship. This whole thing just sucks. We're all stupid to even go along with it. I don't know if I'll ever watch another game. I'd like to just quit college basketball over this. The thing that I love the most in life, other than my family and golf, and this is what they're doing.
Let me ask you a question. What bothers you more? The existence? And forget about the fact that it's going to go away, because that takes some sting out.
I already know what you're going to ask.
The existence of Live Golf, when that first started to become a thing, or expansion of the NCAA tournament.
That's not even close. It's this.
You hate this more?
It's not even close.
Than Livy?
It's not even close because those were a bunch of snobs that chose to break away from something and go and start something new. Like if there were if there were some teams or whatever that went to go and try to do their own thing, yeah, that would be dumb and ridiculous. And I think I would criticize that about the same way that I did for all these live golfers. The threat of leaving is all they really needed to do. And then you can pull back on the reins, make sure that the PGA Tour concedes a little bit and raises those purses and allows you to have some of the schedule changes that you wanted to have. But you're just taking something here that is already pure and beautiful. Tell me, Mike, where was there any threat? All they are telling me is that college basketball is better than ever. You know, that depends on who you're asking too. Fans, you know, athletic directors, coaches, because everybody's going to have a different opinion on that. It is better to see that less of the athletes are jumping pro early. I think that was something that maybe 15, 20 years ago we wanted to have a conversation. Like, how can we maybe get on board with this? Maybe we let that one and done go away. So if you wanted to go into the NBA draft, just go. But then if you're going to come to college, commit for at least a 2-year term.
Yeah, but ultimately,
so you can get to know the players a little bit.
I think we focus a little bit too much on that. You know, guys are staying in college basketball longer now because they have NIL. That's true. They are, but they're also not staying loyal to your program.
They're moving around.
Most of those guys are hightailing it out.
It's a great point.
And going someplace else. So it's not like you build loyalty.
No, it's a great point.
We just talked about Aaron Bradshaw the other day. Now, he
4
sucks,
schools.
but right, 4 schools in 4 years. That's the modern-day college basketball player.
I keep using the example of A.J. Storr, who used to be at Wisconsin, went to Kansas. Couldn't even tell you where he went after that, but 8 schools in 8 years if you go back to his high school days. It's happening before then. So the data is a bit skewed. Guys are staying here a little bit longer, and you're lucky to see them with your program. But taking this and doing this with the NCAA tournament, regardless of what's happening in the sport, just a ridiculous, stupid move.
Let's talk about a good, clean boy. Reports say Aaron Rodgers, Pudwack, expected to sign with the Steelers this weekend. There had been some rumblings that maybe he goes to Arizona. God, I would love that. Just go there and
why don't the Steelers
suck?
Trade for Anthony Richardson and Aaron Rodgers can give him tutelage.
They got Will Howard there for tutelage. Give Will Howard tutelage.
I don't know if I want Will Howard getting tutelage from Aaron Rodgers.
He knows how to get rid of the bunk. He can filter out all the bad stuff.
I think Will needs to find a better landing spot where he can thrive.
I saw Joe Hayden. Former Browns corner.
Yeah, great player. Terrific player.
Give Will Howard his shot.
I agree with Joe.
It's enough of this.
This should be the year to see what you got with our good, clean boy on the shelf.
New head coach. Mm-hmm. You know, fresh start.
Guy's a champion. Guy took a team here to a championship. He knows how to win. He's a winner.
Timmy, I was reminded of a guy today, and I want to tell you about that guy coming up next. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a 5-minute slowdown on northbound 270 on the East Outer Belt between Morse Road and 161. And there's just a couple-minute delay on northbound 71 on the north side between Hudson Street and Cook Road. This report is sponsored by AAA Tire and Auto Service. Come into your local AAA Tire and Auto Service and save up to $75 on brake service. Save $25 on brake replacement for 1 axle or $75 off brake replacement for 2 axles. Terms apply. Offer ends May 30th. See store for details. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Our yoga instructor challenged us to find inner peace. I found it faster than anyone. After 4 seconds, I stood up and screamed, "I found Nirvana! I win!" They asked me to leave. I guess they don't respect winning. Bet365 does, though. New customers get $200 in bonus bets just for betting $10. Namaste, losers. Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Get Eco.
Aaron, who taught you about business?
My mom.
Huh, really?
Yes, really.
What business was she in?
She was in the business of raising 3 kids by herself.
Single mom. That explains a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, it explains why you do an additional $500 worth of repairs for free when people have to buy a new hot water heater.
If someone had done that for Mom, she would have thought they were an angel sent from heaven.
Get Eco.
And it explains why you give people credit for all the money they spent with us for HVAC repairs when they need to buy a new system.
Yeah,
And it explains why you were such a maniac about finding a good toilet that we could sell fully installed for just $650.
Maniac?
You were a maniac, Aaron.
Get Eco.
We've got plumbers, we've got electricians, and we've got HVAC technicians. And every one of them has a mom.
I love you, Mom.
GetEco.com.
No way. Gas prices shot up again.
I know, but I got us covered.
So generous. What's your deal?
What's my deal? I went to Metro and saved. Got 4 lines for just $25 each and 4 free new Samsung Galaxy A17 5G phones, and all on the T-Mobile network.
Ah, how about we go to Metro today?
Get that more for your money feeling. Visit your Metro by T-Mobile store. Just bring your numbers. Net available if you've been with Metro or T-Mobile in the past 180 days.
Give me a mountain with lots to do. Give me the sunshine. Give me a dew. Give me something simple and true. All I need is sunshine and a cool, refreshing mountain dew. So give me my good days. Give me a dew.
Grab some friends and an ice-cold Mountain Dew today.
Mountain Dew.
Forever starts with the perfect diamond. Hi, it's Alex Johnson from the Diamond Cellar, and for over 78 years, our family has helped generations of couples celebrate love with brilliance, quality, and unbeatable prices. At Diamond Cellar, bigger diamonds and better prices are our promise to you. Whether you're popping the question or upgrading your sparkle, trust the experts. Because diamonds, they're our forte. Visit us at Diamond Cellar on Sawmill Road or at Easton Town Center and learn more at diamondcellar.com.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
I love Right Pack Credit Union because they're solution driven. I feel valued as a member.
They're focused on the latest technology and the personal connections.
Experience benefits that go beyond banking with Right Pack Credit Union. Just ask our actual members.
I definitely recommend Right Pack to all my family and friends as a credit union of choice.
Visit one of our Columbus area Right Pack Credit Union member centers near you. Based on individual members' experiences, results may vary.
Got this. Breathe. You got this. You got this.
In the moments that truly matter, what do? Rise to the occasion. Ohio Health. It's time.
Newman Roofing, as part of their 2026 Commitment to Community initiative, is proud to partner with 10TV and The Fan to relaunch Raise the Roof, honoring local heroes going above and beyond. We are calling on you to help us recognize the volunteers, educators, first responders, and everyday difference makers who are making a meaningful impact in your community to be recognized on 10TV and The Fan. Send in your nominations and stories to 10tv.com/raisetheroof. 10tv.com/raisetheroof. Nominate a local hero today and help us raise the roof for those who make a difference.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon. I'm Jacob Reimer. The Cleveland Guardians are trying to hang on in Kansas City. They lead the Royals 8-5 heading into the ninth inning. For the Reds, they trail the Cubs 8-2 in the top of the ninth inning. Cincinnati had lost their last 6 games heading into today. College basketball news has now been made official that the men's and women's NCAA tournaments will expand to 76 teams. The men's and women's selection committees voted unanimously to expand the tournament starting in 2027. NBA playoffs continue tonight. The Cavs look to even the series at the Pistons. The Thunder host the Lakers, holding a 1-0 series lead there. And for the second year in a row, the Blue Jackets defenseman Zach Werenski has been named a finalist for the James Norris Memorial Trophy. This award is given to the league's best defenseman. This update is sponsored by TurboTrack Realty. Done with that property? Call John Kozik at TurboTrack Realty. He'll buy it today for cash. 614-470-2000. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
This show is over 50 years of combined radio experience. They also have a combined mental age of 11. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
This dumb show brought to you by the Hinder Motor Company.
So I just saw the actual bracket. Our friend Adam Rittenberg just reposted it on
For the expanded
his Twitter account.
NCAA tournament.
How the new bracket will look. And of course, you have to make it stupid because it needs to be in the 64-team format for it to make any sense. Because, again, I go back to it. Part of the beauty of it is the fit and the format on one 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Where in the old days, you just pass around the actual sheet. And I think we still do that. Don't we still do that in America? We don't do that a lot with anything, but we like to print out a bracket and hand write it, keep them by our desk or put them on your refrigerator. We do that. Me, Jack, and Sarah, we do that at our house.
Pizza Madness.
Yeah, print it out
64,
the bracket.
I hand wrote it out all myself.
That's part of the fun. And here's part of the tragedy with it for me, because we're talking about what the format was and how I was kind of staying away with this because I've been pissy and moody about it. So what they're doing is every single, how in the past you only had 2 16 seeds that had to play in. Now every single 16 seed is going to be fighting their way into the big dance to play that number 1 seed. So that's 4 games of 16 versus 16. And they have to throw in another one of 2 games of 15 versus 15. So 2 of the 15 seed lines, those will be playing games as well. So those will all be, that's 12 teams. Those are automatic qualifiers. So those are all like little guys that have to go right to play in games. Here's what I hate. In the past, we just had 2 cases of 11 seeds versus 11 seeds. Your big boy, middle of the road.
Which I don't like now.
But power conference teams.
I don't like it now.
Yes, in a way, and people have had this criticism in the past, and they're not entirely wrong. There's some unfairness there because that's a big money roster, right? It's a good team that could be waiting to come out, but they didn't earn it. They sucked for most of the season,
right.
But they have high-level talent. Maybe there's been some issues that were going on, and you get your feet wet and you win that first game. And then, to me, that's not exactly fair. And that has taken away, I believe, from those 11-6 games in the regular field. Now, every single 12 seed, the 12-5 has always been one of the more magical first-round games of the last 20 years. You yourself had some data for us back when it was March Madness about how many of those upsets has occurred.
I don't know what it wound up after this year, but going into this year's tournament, like in the last 30 years, the 12 seed had a 500 record.
Amazing.
Against the 5 seed.
Amazing. Well, in a way, it might tip the other way, but it's not going to be for the reasons that we love. It's because they're going to be taking big conference teams like I was just laying out, those middle of the road, below 500 conference teams where they had a big budget, but they were in a big, tough conference, and they just failed to perform and lost almost all of their big games that kept their numbers low, which in the past they wouldn't have not even made the big dance. They would have been a good pick for the NIT. Every single 12 seed is going to play in now. Every single one.
Every one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at the games. You're going to have the 2 11 versus 11s, and then 4 games of 12 versus 12. So there's your 24 teams, the breakdown, and it looks just stupid as the bracket. You got like one region that's going to have a 16 versus a 16 and a 12 versus 12. And then on like the opposite side, you're going to have the 11 versus 11 added in. And it's not symmetrical because if you were going to expand, why didn't you just expand more to where the workings on the bracket would have just laid down better? You're gonna expand again eventually, aren't you? You said the old 96er.
They're going to 96.
So we're going to do this thing that we've been doing in college football where we didn't touch it for the longest time, and now we can't even just let it breathe at a nice number like 12 for college football, but we want to double that. Why are we so stupid with everything?
Because people are stupid.
Well, I don't like them.
And we need to tinker. That's why.
Tinker with your toys.
Tinker with your toys. I saw a guy on the TV today.
You seen a guy?
On the MLB network. Haven't thought about this guy in a while. Long-time Major League Baseball pitcher.
Edwin Jackson.
Oh.
Right? Remember the Edwin Jackson, Teddy?
Edwin Jackson.
He had good stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Played for 17 years.
Yeah, been around.
Made one All-Star team. Made $80 million. He had this hit. There's a movie no one saw.
It's a great
Is that Wesley
Psychopath,
Snipes?
yeah. San Francisco Giants.
All right, so he played. He played
Rays,
for the
Dodgers, Orioles.
I'm trying to find. Yes, played for the Orioles in 2017.
Rays, Dodgers, O's. Definitely the Nationals.
Nationals he played for a couple times. Played for the Nats in 2012.
Once pre-O's, once post-O's.
Also played for the Nats in 2017. He played for the Orioles and the Nats that same year.
Same season, okay.
Yeah.
He went to the Nats after he was with the O's because he was a bum. It wasn't even a trade.
He was a bum in most places.
No, but I'm saying the O's didn't trade for him. They just signed him and then DFA'd him like right after. Who else? A's?
A's is correct. 2018.
Teddy, feel free to chime in here, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're only at 5 teams. There's at least 6 or 7 more.
Did you say Arizona?
The Diamondbacks? Yeah.
Arizona, yes. He actually pitched a no-hitter with the Diamondbacks.
I was going to say, I feel like that was one of his better spots.
Back in 2010.
Marlins?
Yes. Marlins in 2016.
Did you say the Cubs?
Cubs,
yes. 2013, 2014
1,
with
2,
the Cubs.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about the Angels? I feel like he was definitely an Angel at one point.
No.
What?
He was, unless.
Okay.
No
All right.
Angels.
All right.
How about the Pirates?
Pirates. No Pirates.
Tigers,
for sure.
Yes. He actually wrapped up with the Tigers. 2019 Tigers.
That's 9. Cardinals?
No Cardinals. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I thought he played for St. Louis.
2011 Cardinals. There's so many teams here, man. It's hard to keep track of them.
Well,
played for the Cardinals.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to think we got one wrong when it was on the list.
I'll give you the chronicle order here.
All right,
okay?
let's go. See how many we
Started with the Dodgers.
You knew that, and then went
All right,
Rays.
then went to Tampa. Then went to the Tigers. He had 2 stints with the Tigers. I'm very sorry.
So that is tough to follow when there's multiple teams because we already know he had multiple stints with the Nats.
The year with the Tigers in 2009 was the one time he made the All-Star team, okay? So Tigers, then went to the Diamondbacks, then went to my White Sox.
Oh, the White Sox.
Then went to the Cardinals, then went to Nationals #1, then went to the Cubs, spent a couple years there, then went to the Braves, then went to the Marlins, then the Padres, then Baltimore, then Nationals Part 2, then Oakland, Toronto, and he wrapped it all up with Detroit. That is 17 years. He made $80 million. He wasn't necessarily good anywhere.
I honestly was having trouble counting because of all the double teams, but I think I had it at 13 teams. Who was the one that you said a little bit after the San Diego and the O's? There was one in there that
Baltimore, Nationals, Oakland, Toronto.
Toronto, yeah. Okay, so the Jays. So I got it at 13 teams. Good God. What about Dick Mound, Rich Hill, the longtime pitcher?
Rich Hill's probably up there.
I should preface that with I'm thinking of players that just played everywhere.
We're going to take a break, and then we're going to come back. We'll do some Too Hot, and we'll talk about Dick Mound. Colin, Man, and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan Traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
You're going to hit a 20-minute delay on eastbound 670 between 315 and 5th Avenue and expect about a 15-minute holdup on northbound 71 on the north side between I-70 and North Broadway. This report is sponsored by the Ohio Department of Public Safety. Roadside workers have lives and families, but when they're on the job, they put it all on the line to protect and serve us. Remember, they're not just roadside workers. Thank you for moving over and slowing down. Brought to you by ODOT, USDOT, NHTSA, and ODPS. I'm Nicole for 97.1, The Fan Traffic.
Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
My AC stopped working. Your competition says it's fried. When I saw their cost to replace it, I could have just died.
We can give a second opinion, give you options and advice. We'll strive to earn your trust and make you a client for life.
Get a free second opinion. Replace or repair.
Call 614-683-9911. Call the folks at Buckeye, night or day.
Listen, at some point you stopped calling it pain. You just started calling it, well, this is just how I am now. Deep down, you know it's not okay, but you want to get back to the normal you, not this new normal you've been living with. Well, there's a place you can do it, and there's a guy that can help you out. Dr. Ray Tesner and his team at QC Kinetics and their regenerative treatments for joint pain located in Dublin and Gahanna, they can help you out. They helped me out. They helped out my father. They're going to help you with whatever joint pain that you have. They're going to come in with this arthritis in a knee, a hip, a shoulder, a back. You can't move. You don't sleep as well. You want to get back to golfing and running, and you don't want to have surgery or a long recovery. The science is real. The treatments are natural. Your body knows how to heal itself. Let QC Kinetics get the tools to your body to help it get better. No operating room, no hardware, and you can get out this summer and have a good time. So listen, the longer it lasts, you need to get it taken care of. So go to qckinetics.com/Columbus or go to 380-208-4544.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
May the savings be with you at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, lease a new 26 Elantra SE for $59 per month for 2 years. Just $59 a month for the May mega sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glexhyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.95 down plus tax, title, first month payment, 7,500 miles per year, and 6-1.
How do you make a UDF ice cream quake? Easy. Pick any flavor of UDF ice cream, add your favorite mix-ins, and you've got a quake. Now, how do you pick your flavors and mix-ins? That's the hard part. Ice cream quakes, only at United Dairy Farmers.
Grilling season is here, and nobody does it better than Billiards Plus. Fire up your backyard with top-of-the-line grills from the biggest names in outdoor cooking, perfect for game day or any day. And when the party heads inside, Billiards Plus has you covered with pool tables, shuffleboard, game tables, and more. Everything you need to build the ultimate hangout, from backyard cookouts to game room showdowns. Make your home the MVP. Billiards Plus, grills, games, and good times. Family owned and operated. Check them out online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin. Protect your home or business with Ramos Roofing. Trusted roofing, siding, and gutter solutions with free estimates and flexible financing. Call 614-761-7663 or visit RamosRoofingOhio.com today. Ramos Roofing. Reliable, local, built right.
The Fan is headed to the Memorial. Are you ready for 30 hours of live coverage? Oh, it's true, baby.
Sponsored by The Waterworks and Header Plumbing, Drain, Heating, and Cooling. TheWaterworks.com.
The best Memorial coverage, The Fan.
Hello, it's John Kozik, founder and president of TurboTrack Realty, and I buy real estate as is, fast for cash. Call today for an all-cash offer on any of your properties, and we can close within days at 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Do you own a property that's outdated and needs thousands of dollars in repairs? Great, I'll buy it. 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000. Would it be convenient for you if you could simply take what you want and leave the rest behind? Great, I'll buy it. I buy vacant properties, inherited homes, divorce situations, death in the family, foreclosures, commercial properties. I even buy my tenants won't pay me the rent houses. Call today and speak with me, John Kozik, for an all-cash offer and the help you need. At 614-470-2000, 614-470-2000, TurboTrackRealty.com.
Amazon Business. Discover smart business buying, where unmatched selection meets AI-driven tools to simplify complex processes, so you can focus on what matters most. AmazonBusiness.com.
Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
Well, on Friday, we have about a 20 to 30% chance of a couple of sprinkles during the day, but the highest chance of rain comes in late Friday into early Saturday. On Friday, high temperatures in the middle 60s. On Saturday, we'll get the rain out of the way early and then turn sunny the rest of the day and high temps in the low 70s. That is your 97.1 The Fan weather forecast. I'm 10 Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Tomer.
The Sportsbook at Hollywood Casino Columbus is the official sportsbook sponsor of Common Man and Timmy. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-589-9966.
Timmy desperately needs you to listen to this show so he can pay for his stupid dog's 10th ACL surgery. This is Man and Timmy.
More Too Hot coming up in mere moments. We're talking about guys who have just been around the block, guys who have played for a million teams. I was reminded of Edwin Jackson today, played for 13 Major League Baseball teams. You brought up Rich Hill. What'd you call him? Dick Mound?
Dick Mound.
No, it's Dick Mountain.
Dick Mountain?
Dick Mountain was the nickname for him, Rich Hill.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it could have been Mound. All it has to be is like a synonym of a hill. You know, it could be a
synonym.
You know, hills. Not really. Doesn't necessarily have to be a mountain. A hill could just be a little baby, little terrain.
Now, let me ask you a question. 13 for Edwin Jackson. Do you think Dick Mountain had more or less?
I'm going to say the same.
The same.
I'm going to say the same because
right.
I've got another name
Get
for you.
ready to count.
I got another name for you after Rich Hill. Well,
jot it down. I got it for you.
Rich Hill played for the Red Sox like a million different times.
He did. Now, he played 21 years.
Yeah.
He played longer than 17 seasons, which is what Edwin Jackson played.
Who was older when they quit, Jamie Moyer or Rich Hill?
I want to say Moyer. Rich Hill was 45.
Moyer was probably 48 or 49.
So here's the teams for Rich Hill. Cubs, Orioles, Red Sox, number 1. Cleveland,
4.
Angels,
5.
Yankees,
6.
Red Sox, number 2.
6.
Don't count Red Sox again.
I said 6. Same number.
Then it's the A's,
7.
Dodgers,
8.
Brewers. I'm sorry. No.
Twins.
9. Rays.
10.
Mets.
11.
Red Sox, number 3.
11.
Pittsburgh.
12.
Padres.
13.
Red Sox, number 4.
13.
And he finished with the Royals.
14.
14 for Dick Mountain / Rich Hill.
All right, now, the other name that I thought of, which is funny because I vividly think of this guy as playing for a certain team, but he is also way up there as I choked on my own spit.
I heard that.
You did that once, too. He's way up there.
You did it. You did it once.
I got Matt Stairs for you. Remember Matt Stairs?
Absolutely, man.
What a mustache. I'm also told that he has more pinch hit home runs than anybody in history.
I believe that. All right,
He's
here we
got
go.
a 265 average and 265 home runs.
Did you look at the number of teams?
No, but I
don't.
think...
Because I'm going to read them to you.
I thought that he might have been tied with Edwin Jackson.
You ready?
So I'm also putting this number at like 13 teams played for.
Matt Stairs.
Yeah.
Expos.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
By the way, he gets credit for playing for a team that no longer exists. Well, they do exist, but they're just the Nationals. So, Expos, Red Sox,
2.
A's,
3.
Cubs,
4.
Brewers,
5.
Pirates,
6.
Royals,
7.
Rangers,
8.
Tigers,
9.
Blue Jays,
10.
Phillies,
11.
Padres. Did I already say Padres?
No.
Padres.
12. Technicality.
Here's the tricky thing. He finished up with the Nationals.
I count it.
He previously played for the Expos. They're the same franchise.
No, I count it. They moved cities.
I understand, but it's the same
uniforms.
franchise.
They moved cities and countries. All right? It counts.
Teddy, what do you think? You think we count it?
One was in 1992.
Yes.
One was in 2011.
That's 13 for him. It's still not
13.
Rich Hill.
Is Rich Hill have the record? 14? It has to be. Todd Zeal, he played all over the map. Todd Zeal played all over the map. It's not going to be that many, though.
Look at Todd Zeal. 89 to 2004.
Does that not ring true with you? Didn't he not play all over the place?
He did, but
I can't even really tell you who Todd Zeal played for. He played for the whole league.
Count it up. Ready? Quick. Cardinals.
1.
Cubs.
2.
Phillies.
3.
Orioles.
4.
Dodgers.
5.
Marlins.
6.
Rangers.
7.
Mets.
8.
Rockies.
9.
Expos.
10.
And back with the Mets. So just 10.
You missed the Yankees.
I did. I'm sorry.
So 11. What a bum.
Sorry.
How is Todd Zeal? 265, 253 homers. He's Matt Stairs.
He was just a guy, but he was good enough to just stick around every single year.
Well, I asked, what team did you associate Matt Stairs with?
The A's.
A's, for sure. And then because I was there and paying attention around that time, he was a solid player for the Royals. I think he had 3 seasons with them. So.
Too hot.
All right, Teddy. It's too hot time.
Let's go.
What do you got?
All right. Let's go back to Bishop and Friends. And you guys had called out one Ryan Baker the other day about an audio cut.
Did?
Do you remember this? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of remember that.
Yeah. And he actually had a response. And I just thought I would play that so you guys can listen to what he has to say about you two. Here we go.
I'm driving around in the car yesterday, and being a good fan employee, I'm listening to the fan, and I hear Common Man and Timmy, and they're playing some audio. And at the end of the audio, there was the next question in the audio. And they immediately blamed me for this. And I'm like, well, even if I did this, you have no clue who did this. And I'm honestly not even sure if this wasn't a bit where they went back and cut their own audio and put it on there just to drive man nuts. But they immediately blame me. So I know that they have a segment on their show on Fridays called Go to Jail.
Yeah.
So I am nominating both of them to go to jail for false incrimination of myself.
Yeah, that probably would have been my fault.
Well, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus because I'm not so sure they didn't do it themselves. But
City jail, county jail, Lucasville. Where are you sending them?
I want the max.
Lucasville?
I want the max.
All right.
You're sending them to jail on their own segment?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I will say this.
I didn't know who cut it. You told me who cut it.
I will say this. Baker does a good job of making me feel guilty because I do. I find Baker to be generally a good, clean boy. And
he is a good, clean boy.
That would have been very out of character. And
I asked you who cut it.
You did, and I didn't say I knew for sure. I just said that Baker was their producer. And I know Reese sits in the studio here, and Bo is the ringleader of that show. And so it was a poor assumption. Baker, I'm sorry, and I accept.
So who cut it?
My
Reeser?
Punishment.
Reeser cut it?
Sounds like
listening to the clip?
Reeser was taking
Can I tell you something?
responsibility.
Sounded like he took ownership of it
One
in
of
there.
the two of you is a bum.
Okay, so it's Reese.
I'm just saying.
Not Baker. That's
my argument stands.
That's a big point.
Also, if you think I got the time to go into the system and move heads and tails around to make bad audio, you're out of your damn mind. Because you know, Timmy, nothing drives me nuts more than stuff like that.
Like bad editing. Poor caddying. No, it was.
So you know what?
It was bad, but Baker,
I'm not going to jail. I'm going to put you in jail, Timmy, for telling me that it was Baker when it wasn't Baker. You go to jail.
I know. I said I'll go to jail, and I'm sorry, but now that we know who the real criminal is, I think we have to.
He can
publicly
share the cell
execute
with you.
Eric Reeser and show him, and they should have to play that clip for an entire segment nonstop. That's their punishment.
All right, more too hot fun for you.
I'm sorry, Baker.
Coming up next.
I'll wear your pants.
his pants.
He'll let me.
The emergency pants.
Emergency pants.
No, you can't wear his pants.
What do you think he got? What do you think he has back there? Jeans? Or
No
sweats.
No, I bet you it's
Khakis.
sweats.
Khakis.
I don't think he owns a pair of jeans. He'd be like Kramer trying to put the jeans on.
Baker, they're painted on.
How about some leather pants?
Ooh,
Like
baby.
Ross would wear on Friends.
Pleather. No, pleather.
Yeah.
Pleather. All right, more Too Hot coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a 45-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking 3 right lanes on southbound 270 at West Broad Street on the West Outer Belt. Expected to be slow from Cemetery Road. We also have a 5-minute holdup on southbound 315 between Kinnear Road and Town Street. This report is sponsored by Coda. Tapping is already how you move through your day. Now it's how you ride the bus. Pay to ride Coda by tapping your card, smartphone, or smartwatch and go. Learn more at coda.com/tap. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Spring is here. Now's the time to get your air conditioner ready with a $49 AC tune-up from Columbus Worthington Air. An AC tune-up can help save money on your energy bill and prevent expensive breakdowns. As your local home service experts, everything we do is backed by our exceptional service guarantee. Proudly serving Columbus homeowners for 90 years and counting. Columbus Worthington Air and Bryant Heating and Cooling. Whatever it takes. Visit cwaohio.com/radio for details, terms, and conditions. License number 47543.
Hey there, friends. It's Bo Bishop. If you want to upgrade your summer road trip, you got to see my friends at RCD RV. Their open house sale going on May 2nd through the 9th includes free maintenance seminars, financing incentives, accessory discounts, and more. Plus, shop over 850 RVs from all the top brands. Need more? Buy any in-stock camper and get a $1,000 RCD gift card. Or go motorhome and grab $1,500. The RCD RV open house sale, May 2nd through the 9th. Don't miss it. Visit rcdrv.com and start planning your adventure now.
I'm Leslie from Pella Columbus.
And I'm Wilson from that other window place.
Wilson, it's important to us that when you call Pella Columbus, you talk to a real person.
You should hear how smooth it is when you call us.
You calling right now?
Yep. Oh, here we go. New windows. No. New window. Operator.
Get the windows that homeowners rated the leading window brand in Columbus at PellaColumbus.com.
Common Man and Timmy is sponsored by the Hinderer Motor Company. Listen every weekday from 3 to 6. They're good, clean boys. The Fan.
These two morons keep the studio so cold that Timmy's nipples can cut glass. You're listening to Common Man and Timmy.
These guys are cool, but not that cool.
New report says that Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini rented a boat together in June of 2021 in Tennessee. Now, she would have been pregnant with her first child at the time. There's actually some video of the two of them on the dock, and she is visibly pregnant. Look,
we are not right about all things, but I think collectively we've been pretty on top of where this was going. You with your comments about Jay Glazer and where that took off because some other people dunked on him and said, hey, you got to take a look at this guy too and erase the double standard. But then with this whole thing, when those initial photos came out, I said it right here. I guarantee you there is a lot more coming from this story. If they've got those photos and they're looking to shop those around to the highest bidder, just wait what is about to come out. And it has been almost every day, multiple times a week.
This has been years
of their relationship.
Of the two of them, just years and years. And, you know, I feel bad a little bit for both of them. Now, they're both adults. They both made choices. But for some reason...
I feel bad for the older kids in this situation.
Of course, you feel bad for all of them. I feel bad for both spouses. She's married too. Yeah, she's got kids too. They're not as old as Vrabel's kids. But
the kids that are high school age,
they're old enough to know what the hell's
and the joking and all that
going on. But clearly, this is not just lusts of the flesh. I mean, these two are... I don't know, in love with each other?
It could be. They can't stay, dude. They can't stay away from each other.
I
That's
know.
Not love.
And
what is it
on this boat? I mean, she is visibly pregnant.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like, we're just meeting up at some no-tell motel and screwing. I mean, they're clearly...
Well, they're at nice resorts doing the hands, yay, doing our hands
they
thing.
Clearly
they happy.
have an emotional connection, or they love each other. And again, it's bad. The lying's bad. All of it's bad. From her career standpoint, it's bad. From his personal standpoint, it's bad. All of it's bad. But I do feel bad. The key word is bad. I do feel bad.
Bad.
Because the two of them clearly have deep affection for each other.
Why?
And it must be just terrible.
Why is it, do you think, so outrageously difficult for people to just amicably end their relationships? Why do we make it? Because if it's going...
Because it's complicated, Timmy.
Of course, I understand that. I know that it's complicated. Are you telling me that winds up being more complicated and more difficult than this alternative?
Well,
where you're trying to hide it, and
I don't think
you make
they
the
ever
conscious,
envisioned this alternative.
But come on, like you're a real person, okay? And you're a public figure. You know where this is going to go, and you choose to pursue it anyway. And when you get caught and when everybody finds out, it's going to be so much worse. Of course, it would be a difficult time in your life if you had to end your marriage and you went through counseling and you decided, like, honey, like we're not in love anymore. So let's talk to the kids. And there might be some other people in my life that I could develop a relationship with, or there's someone else that I have feelings for.
I think
and I don't want to pursue that until I end things with you and do it the right way.
That's all neat and tidy, but
people can't do that.
I understand, but it's maybe a situation where they both truly love their spouses too. You just happen to love more than one person.
I get it.
And
we just don't accept that in society. I understand that.
The whites do.
The whites do. My neighbors in Utah.
Your neighbors in Utah. Maybe they did.
Of course. Get together, have some dirty sodas, and multiple wives.
But again, I like a good soap opera more than anybody. But at this point, I'm almost like, we don't need to see any more of this.
Do we have proof that that Diana Rossini baby?
No. But I damn sure hope her husband's getting proof.
Is a Diana Rossini husband baby?
I don't.
I mean, they're hanging out on the boat when she's jeez. Oh, Lordy.
He took the name of the baby
is Michael.
The son, yeah.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, the name of the baby. You didn't know that?
No, I did know it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just every time that comes up, do you just sort of peer over at the husband? You're like, sorry. It's a common name.
He's got a flat top.
Millions of Michaels.
He's born with a coach's whistle around his neck.
I like the name Mike. Doesn't mean I'm lusting for you. We had another son.
Mike Vrabel tells that story about how Urban forgot who he was. Yeah, I coached for you for a couple of years. Like, oh, I remember you now. You're doing the NFL reporter. Yeah, that was me, coach. You got me.
Who are you talking to, you grinder?
Yes, you got me. Oh, I laugh, but it's sad.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
Do some more.
Teddy, you ready back there?
Too hot.
Yes. All right. This is one of Timmy's favorites. Gary Player. I don't know if he saw. He was talking about the
it's me, Gary Player.
The presidential fitness program that's out there now.
You've got to do your push-ups.
He was doing
sit-ups.
push-ups against Bryson. I guess they had a little competition.
All right.
But Gary had some thoughts for the young people, and so I thought we'd play this from Gary Player. Here we go.
And the big thing that I wish, and I pray every day, and wherever I talk, and I do a lot of talking, I say to the young people, just love this country, because you don't realize what's going on around the world. Even the students of the great universities of America really don't understand what's happening around the world today. There is a silent war taking place against America today. And what we've got to do is make these kids realize that freedom and exercise and education, start reading some books. Yes, keep your phone, but also read some good books.
It's me, Gary Player.
There's many things I'd like to say.
A lot of thoughts.
A lot of books are taken out of the school libraries now, though.
I couldn't read them. They were made to ban them.
At least he is not a book burner.
At least he is not a book burner, you Nazi cow.
Thanks, Ted.
Hey, Gary don't want to hurt nobody, all right?
How's things in South Africa, Gary? Just once you concentrate. Too hot.
It's lovely in Cape Town this time of year. I'd love to have you out, Teddy, to play a little golf.
Too hot. All right, let's stay with the. I got a White House theme going
too
here.
Hotting me out of
out of the
Gary
impersonation.
Okay.
Yeah. On T-Bone and Tyvis, they were comparing White House bathrooms to the Buckeyes bathrooms. Because we know the Buckeyes bathroom's pretty nice, right? That's what we've heard.
I might head out just to
take
go
to the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah.
But somebody went to the White House and checked out their bathrooms as well, so we had a little comparison. Here we go.
What other memories do you have from going to the White House?
Taking pictures with the George Bush portrait and Bill Clinton.
Yeah, you and who else was involved in the picture taking?
Duran Grant.
Yeah. Do you have that photo
I
still?
do have that photo. I sure do. And then taking dropping a deuce in the White House.
How were the toilets in the White House, out of curiosity?
Better than Buckeyes.
Ooh. No chance.
They're better than Buckeyes.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Buckeyes. You've never been to Buckeyes. You've been to the White House, but you've never been to Buckeyes.
That these was squeaky clean.
Okay. How big were the stalls?
They was a nice size.
All right. Were the doors floor to ceiling, or could you see under them?
You can see under.
See, that's hard.
You can see
worse than Buckeyes. Buckeyes has floor to ceiling doors. See, so that's wrong.
How bad? I'm offended that the White House
doesn't have floor to ceiling.
I don't care if they're public restrooms that are in the section where
the tours are and stuff like
working. Even so, when tourists go and take the visits, or where employees do their work. Anywhere in that place that they wouldn't have any toilet that sits on the ground that is not a urinal, that doesn't have a full-fledged room for that toilet, like a water closet. I want a rich, heavy, white door with a brass handle that has a nice seal. Yeah, painted white, and it pops. I want crown molding at the top of the ceiling. I want like a chair molding halfway up the ceiling. A chair rail.
Yeah.
I want some tile. Then I want like beautiful wallpaper on top of that. It better be the best bathroom you have ever seen in your life. That's an embarrassment. You got Cam Neely's stall in the White House.
I don't understand how badly you must have to crap to go in the White House. Like, I do everything I possibly can to not crap at work. I maybe have 1 or 2 work dumps a year. But to actually say, excuse me for a second, I got to drop a deuce.
I don't know why.
And you just go in the White House and crap?
I don't even know why we haven't talked more about Tyvis's deuce in the White House, or just him.
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about
going to the White House? I never really even thought about that, how he's on the national championship team and at the visit.
That you tell the grandkids one day?
Yeah.
That you took a crap in the White House?
Absolutely. Wonder what their meal was.
They have a meal in the White House?
I wonder what they had. Yeah. If you go and you do the visit,
they serve a meal?
Remember how Trumpy got everybody McDonald's?
Yeah, fast food.
Well, I didn't know if they all did that,
Yeah,
though.
I think they get you stuff. They're going to give you refreshments.
I don't know.
They get your trip to the White House. They're going to entertain you for a little bit.
Snacks.
Hang out in the...
You're probably going to get catered in, though, right?
Yeah, we'll say snacks, though.
The grand foyer, the Thomas Jefferson foyer. Get to, mingle with your peers.
Is it called the Thomas Jefferson foyer?
I made it up.
You don't know anything.
You don't either. And people would have believed it. Thanks for doing nothing on my Cam Neely line back there.
I got to drop a deuce. Yeah, I know.
You just blew.
Manly love. I got it.
You just blew. You didn't even say manly love.
Sorry.
You just went right past it like I don't exist.
It's always a good joke when you have to just shove it in. Just keep shoving it. Go ahead.
I did.
Get your shoehorn out and shove it in.
It was gently placed, and it wasn't appreciated.
Okay. Good job. You look at the butt on that.
Holy jeez.
Back page coming up. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got about a 15-minute holdup on eastbound 670 going from 315 to Leonard Avenue. And there's a couple-minute delay on southbound 71 on the north side between Polaris Parkway and 270. This report is sponsored by Ashcroft & Oak. Show her you see her. The late nights, early mornings, all the little things, she sees it. This Mother's Day, show her you see her. Ashcroft & Oak, because she's worth it. Shop today at fornowandforever.com. I'm Nicole for 97.1 The Fan Traffic.
Jack Nicklaus's unrivaled vision. World-class competition. Yes. Golf's greats honored. Impactful charitable giving. Loyal fans and volunteers. An iconic history defined by one handshake on the 18th green. June 1st through 7th. Buy your tickets to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Memorial Tournament presented by Workday. Visit memorialtickets.com.
Hey, it's Austin Ward with a unique opportunity for you. The chance to drop 40 pounds by the 4th with Awaken 180. Fast results, sustainable results, medication-free, and free support for life. 40 by the 4th. This is your year. Awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman. Get up to $750 cash back when you refinance your auto loan with Telahio Credit Union. Visit telahio.org to learn more.
Offer valid until June 30th, subject to credit approval. Restrictions apply. Telahio is open to all in Central and Southwestern Ohio. Federally insured by NCUA.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
John's Garage Doors, John's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
I started my first business at 12 years old, mowing lawns for about $5 a yard. I thought I was crushing it until my buddy down the street undercut me by $2. But he didn't just cut the price, he cut corners too. That's when I learned if you do the job right, people trust you, and integrity beats profit. People care more about how you show up and whether you do what you say you're going to do. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. From garage door repairs to upgrades, we show up, we crush it, and we stand behind every job. We only use the best parts, and the spring's guaranteed to last a lifetime. Because when you care about the people you serve, you work harder, and it shows. From repairs to upgrades, call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com. And yeah, we still beat the other guy.
John's Garage Doors, John's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
Mornings on the Fan have never been larger. T-Bone is large. Tybus is getting large. Get large with them. T-Bone and Tybus.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9.
Your home for large people and larger personalities. The Fan.
Truck drivers, maximize your miles and earn top pay as a team driver at Schneider. Schneider just raised its pay for team drivers and has the freight to keep you moving. More business with small package parcel shippers creates new opportunities with DC to DC drop and hook freight. The advantages don't stop there. Schneider's teams also enjoy the newest trucks with factory-installed power inverters and outlets, refrigerators, and memory foam mattresses. Join now and sign-on bonuses of up to $16,000 per team may be available. Find your team driving job at SchneiderJobs.com.
As the saying goes, trust is earned, never given. When it comes to your roof, who you trust truly matters. At Newman Roofing, we're more than just a business. We're a local, family-owned company built on honesty, integrity, and hard work. From the very beginning, these core values have shaped the way we do business, ensuring a customer experience that's second to none. Our dedication to quality has earned us the trust of thousands of homeowners across Central Ohio. At Newman Roofing, excellence isn't just a word, it's our promise to you. From the moment we step foot on your doorstep to the final handshake, we strive to deliver an experience that keeps you calling back for more. Whether you need a roof repair or a full replacement, our team at Newman Roofing is here to protect what matters most. After all, when your name is on it, it just means more. So give us a call today at 614-NEW-ROOF or visit us online at newmanroofing.com. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Right Way Heating and Cooling and Bryant, doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Buckeyes show coming up at the top of the hour. Austin and Berm with you tonight.
So a couple things. I didn't bring this up yet, but it's been a busy week. I told you this on Monday. I think I wanted to rethink my answer when we were talking last week about what would you do if you could have a butler, a chef, someone that you can add to your life and it'd be completely free. And the personal assistant seems to be taking charge because I've got this week lined up where it's just every single day someone's coming to the house. This is just basic home ownership. The house is not falling apart. It's fine, but
who was at the house today?
It's like we had the electrician. Lovely guy. His name was TJ. What do you think happens? Right when he walks through the door, he says, "Well, there's a good, clean boy." And I just said,
there you go.
I just shook my head and said, "Jesus Christ."
You got to tip him now. Did you tip?
I'm like, one of you, huh? I gave him one of our metal cards for being such a fan. I mean, he was very pleasant. And I had a bunch of stuff that I wanted to get done to enhance the property in the future. Like I've got the putting green back there. I've never had good lighting. So I want to explore either getting like a lamp post or two or some permanent lighting.
I like the lamp post look.
A lamp post would be
nice.
I think a really expensive route, but I actually do want to explore that. Like a steel, or a black wrought iron.
I like that
lamp post, right?
With the putting green right there.
Two of them flanking them. But he recommended some other like metal rod, like kind of fixed lighting, where you can kind of what am I trying to say? Like tilt the lighting to certain angles.
Okay.
To kind of flood onto the green.
Flex head.
But I don't want like super high powered. I want like mood, Yeah. I don't need to be like under the sunlight.
Teddy, you like
be able to see it.
Like a metal rod?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love to see one of those big the clocks at the golf courses that they have.
Ooh, yeah. Like
the Rolex clock?
Like the Rolex clock.
You can't just get those.
No. Or the other company. God, we just talked about this. Your boy Joey Votto gifted one to the Cincinnati Reds.
That's right.
That company, I can't think of the name right now. That company is based in Cincinnati. And we have one of those clocks at our club up at York, and it is beautiful. And it's a badge of honor for a golf course to get one of those. That would take about 40 to 50 grand for me to, commission somebody to come out there and get one of those clocks.
I'm known as a gift giver, but I ain't giving you that gift.
No, you're not. No.
Nope.
What about if you hit the lotto?
Buy a box of zingers.
You give me a clock like that back there
if I win the lottery? Absolutely.
Would that be the most ridiculous thing at my property to have in that backyard, to have one of those clocks back there? I mean, it's right by the green. I got to know when my tea time is. If I'm running late, oops, okay, 45 minutes, got to get in the car and head to York. So
it's the Verdin Company, I believe. Verdin.
Verdin or Verdin?
Verdin, V-E-R-D-I-N. Verdin. Okay.
So what he did is I had some recessed?
It's recessed lighting.
Recessed or recessed, Teddy? What is it?
Recessed.
Sunken in, recessed.
Recessed sounds like...
Is it Colorado?
A bad memory about lighting that you need a therapist to...
Well, we go out for recess, so we play at recess. And do I recess my lighting?
Uh-huh.
Sunken in. So this is how much in the Stone Age I was. He fixed me up. He put the new recessed lighting in there.
Yeah.
No bulbs. LED, and I can pick my shade. I can pick my warm glow. It's got a setting on there. No light bulbs for the rest of my life. Hardwired in. New little fixtures. 4 new fixtures. 1 over the fireplace. 3 over the chalkboard bracket, which is ruined now because they destroyed the NCAA tournament. So I may as well just blow a hole in that wall. And new switches with the dimmer faders.
Change your entire life, huh?
Oh, my God. What a day.
Was he a good, clean boy?
He was. Very good. Very good experience.
Can we get him a date with Nicole?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. He did ask about Nicole.
He did?
Yeah. He was just curious. We talk about it all the time. He said, I am pretty sweet on her.
Really? Is he a good-looking guy?
He's a good-looking guy.
Now you hesitated.
Well, I mean, he's probably about 55 years old.
Oh, well, that's different then. That's different.
This guy's had a 34-year career.
Okay, well, I didn't know how old we were talking about here.
Probably just pissed off his wife. But newsflash to Mrs. Electrician, all we do is look at smut and filth. And we imagine being with other people.
Can I tell you something? So does Mrs. Electrician.
She does.
They do too. They do too. They just don't have radio shows to tell us about it. But they talk about it with their friends.
We're all the same. Some of us just don't act on it.
Timmy! All right.
Oh, dear God.
Show's over? We done?
It's a back page.
We got a little back page? 1 minute.
The back page.
Sponsored by Care Heating and Cooling. When you need a company you can trust, call 1-800-COOLING.
Saving this one about Dan Campbell and coffee for tomorrow. I got one for you. I don't know what you're going to do with this, but who do you think would be the most marketable for Ohio State athletes in the first round going in? Caleb, Max Clare, Arvell Reese, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate. Most marketable. Tate's the receiver. Arvell Reese, though, plays that sexy defensive end, get a lot of sacks. You get that big TJ Watt money, JJ Watt money if you strike it big.
I'm going to
these
say,
first few years.
I know, but I'm going to say Caleb Downs only because he's been drafted to the Cowboys.
Yep. And him and his brother have been doing that podcast. Josh Downs has been a popular player already. He's not the best player out there. I think Caleb will be a far better pro than his older brother, who's a wide receiver. I tend to agree with you. I mean, that we keep talking down about the safety position and how it's tough to really make an impact, but I think this guy's going to prove to you that you can, that he'll easily make an impact as a safety. And again, hate to say it, but yeah, with the star on his helmet, he's got 3 jerseys now too, and apparently people still buy him. He could, or at least he could be looking at a 3rd different jersey number before he even plays football.
He was 18, and he changed it to 13.
And now he still wants to get 2.
Well, he'll probably get 2 at some point down the road. Yeah,
might have to work out the deal with the guy that has it.
That sucks if you bought his jersey. You're all excited about it. Those jerseys aren't cheap.
It could be, though, like a memento, though. You can get another one.
It's not
and
a
then
memento.
It's not? No. It's just dumb.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go buy another jersey. Why not? We're made of money.
What if I have the Cal Ripken number 10, you know?
Before he was at 10.
Before he was ever number 8. Okay. Oh, yeah, this jersey.
Well, if Caleb Downs turns into be Cal Ripken, then maybe it's worth something.
Nobody can be Cal Ripken.
Steve Wilkos can. They're the same
He is Cal
person.
Ripken.
All right, Buckeye shows up next. We'll see you for Go to Jail Friday. Common Man and Timmy on the Fan.
Fan traffic.
Sponsored by Meister's Bar and Pizza in Grandview. Come for the pizza, stay for the dive.
We've got a couple-minute delay due to an accident that's blocking 2 lanes on northbound Sawmill Road before Hard Road. And there's about a 30-minute slowdown due to a crash blocking 2 right lanes on southbound 270 at West Broad Street on the West Outer Belt. This report is sponsored by Ohio Housing Finance Agency. Thinking of buying a home but don't think you can afford it? The Ohio Housing Finance Agency provides down payment assistance and affordable loan options to eligible Ohioans. Learn more and find out if you qualify by visiting myohiohome.org. Home ownership. Make it part of